Yo, once again, we back with this Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I am Mike.
We in here, man. We doing this thing, holding it down, man. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good. How you doing?
Hey, man.
Hey, hold on. Shout out real quick to the man upstairs. He been kind of blessing the dog lately. Nigga about to get a Chick-fil-A now.
Oh, yeah, you got to take 5 minutes from me, man.
I'm about to get the Chick-fil-A. Culver's 5 minutes. Chick-fil-A 5 minutes.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to get in my bag now, man.
Yeah, Bojangles right there.
I want to know how they gonna do that shit though.
I know that shit gonna be kind of terrible. Like honestly,
I think they should set that shit further back though.
They done broke land, man.
I think they should set that shit further back because that intersection about to be hell.
That shit about to be terrible.
You think? Oh, especially 5 o'clock traffic. Ooh,
that shit about to be terrible.
Shit.
That shit about to be terrible. I don't care. Nobody. That's a horrible location to put that.
Oh shit! I'm still waiting on Culver's to get a point system, man.
They don't got one already?
They don't got that shit yet. They do not got that shit yet.
I know niggas would have ran it up already.
Hell yeah, they don't got that shit. The only thing now they need is the churches. That's all we need for real now.
I can see a church coming up here soon.
Well, we still only got the one on Dorchester.
Dorchester and the one in West Ashley.
I ain't never been to the one. Let me not say never, but dog, I ain't been to that one in West Ashley in years.
Yeah, I ate at that one in years too.
Like 10 plus.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't ate churches in a couple years myself. Honestly,
That's why that shit. We ain't got nothing to really. Ain't.
Oh, the one downtown too. That's the last one I ate at when I used to.
You talking about the one right off the exit?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah.
They still got the '90s look.
Yeah. that's the original. That's the original building and all. They ain't ever remodeled that shit.
No, whoever owned that shit don't give a fuck about it.
They don't give no fucks.
Because all the churches now they look more like
they done
like
all
brown.
Yeah, most of them got
more modern. They look more
remodeled.
modern.
Like,
yeah.
That one, no, that's the same sign from 93, 94. That shit ain't nope.
I don't think I would want to eat there, bro.
I don't know, man. That wasn't it wasn't really hitting when I ate there anyway.
And how long ago was that?
2017, 2018, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's cooked. That's cooked.
Then I tried to get Popeyes yesterday. That shit was a fail. That Popeyes right there on Dorchester, that shit always packed.
On Dorchester.
They be the one right there by the Publix and all.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. My bad.
They be punishing that Popeyes. Wrap around the building 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yo, one of them girls had turned up on me at Bojangles in the drive-thru.
She get you, bro?
She had turned up.
What'd she say?
Cause I've been like, yeah, let me get a 3-piece, and you know she kind of said the tenders or the chicken. So I'm like, I get the chicken. What are your sides? I said I'll just take fries with that. She said it come with 2 sides. I said, well, I'll just get 2 fries. She said and she said it like frustrated. I pulled up. I said, never mind, I don't want nothing.
Yeah, I would have canceled too. You better.
She turned up and she paused.
You
like
better.
She had breathe heavy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I would have just pulled off. I would have ordered the food and just pulled off. Fuck that. You got it. And you made a free meal. How about that?
Hey, that's some good shit right there. That's what I should have did for real. You right.
I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm coming. Right off on her dumb ass.
I don't be understanding that shit, man.
You be having attitudes crazy for real.
They do be having them attitudes, bro. I don't be understanding that shit. I don't be getting it for real. So I know Ladson since now. Matter of fact, that whole strip, I think eventually I don't think they should, but I think eventually like that little stretch where it's nothing before us, they're gonna chop that down too. They're gonna have to move it to 3 lanes each at this point.
I want to see how they do that, but it's possible though.
I'm just saying, bro, because that shit's starting to get packed up. You got the car wash, you got Bojangles, you got Spinks right there, you got Culver's a little bit further down the street. And shit, you just got that gas station right there across from the little quick oil change spot. You got that shit right there, so hey, no telling, man.
Yeah, it's gonna get congested right there, or more congested.
I just want to know what 5 o'clock traffic gonna look like. That's all I want to know.
Shit gonna look bad, man.
Shit gonna look trash. But yeah, man, we had a eventful week. So Diddy's apology dropped, of course, after we recorded and everything that following day, which was that Sunday.
Yeah, that was on
That apology drop. You wasn't here last week to kind of talk about everything that that went down with that whole situation, and I mean, just off the heels of the apology, man, like how you feel about it? Even if you want to start with the whole situation and whole.
The apology it was more so. I'm pretty sure like that apology was not okayed by his corner, like because you could tell you could tell he went against the grain to do that, and just like everybody else say, like he didn't even apologize to his victim, like you know what I'm saying. It was more so like trying to make himself a victim, but then this
Off the rip,
and it's like
he tried to soften the blow off the rip.
yeah,
I was in a dark place.
I was in a dark place, my nigga. Like okay, but you was adamant about not committing anything. Like the way you were speaking is that people were lying on you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't address that. You didn't take no type of accountability. Like you know what I'm saying? It was more so like yeah, it's kind of like the fake mental health card like people pull. Like it was like that. It's like yeah, I was just in a dark place. Blah blah blah. Like my nigga, like
you told us in December that all that shit was a lie.
Very very. He spoke very strongly about it being a lie.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was innocent. We gonna see. We ain't seen nothing but you settling cases. We ain't seen nothing but more cases coming out. We ain't seen nothing but video.
And ultimately, you on video putting your hands on this woman.
Putting your hands on this woman, like, and my thing is like, how the video just now coming out though, like, you know what I'm saying?
They say allegedly he paid.
So even with him paying, like they went against.
Well, we all know what's been happening since that starting point of shit. Everything just you already know when you get to that certain level, everybody can get access to something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I'll say this though. If you did, because of course everything didn't come out. If you did do that, I would make sure that I had my hands on that tape and it's getting rid of completely. Or he could just been that much of an asshole where he didn't give a fuck about it.
That arrogant.
He could have been that arrogant as man, I don't give a fuck about that. But that's allegedly what happened. But if it came back out, well, you didn't do a good job of getting rid of that shit.
I mean, either way.
Just imagine what he was doing outside that hotel.
Yeah.
You that comfortable to do that within, that's probably some high end shit.
Anybody could have try to get on the elevator around that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was you do? Fight them too? Like, I don't know, man. That shit very weird, man. Like, that video just was crazy. Even how it dropped, it was just out of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how it always happens.
Yeah, that really is how it happened. But
just like that Ray Rice shit.
Yeah, that Ray Rice video. Nobody was expecting that Ray Rice video to drop like that. But I mean, the video, I feel like that apology was some bullshit. I mean, I think that's like the reaction for it across the board, honestly. But yeah, Diddy on some whole shit, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing he got to say about that, because he, for one, like you said, he lied. He was lying about the shit, like making it seem like people out to get him and whatnot. And then you had the people, even when he initially settled the case with Cassie, you had people making it seem like it was a witch hunt against black moguls and all this shit, man. Y'all niggas sound crazy, man. What y'all talking about, man?
This character been in question for years.
Been in character for years.
And that's what I'm saying. I subscribe to the smoke where there's smoke is fire theory. Not in a one-off, but if you get consistent shit on you, that's a trend.
You have a track record.
It's just like when we talk about the Draymond Green shit, you got a track record. Diddy, you had a track record. So who's to believe you now? Like I asked last week, who's to believe you if more shit come out? They're inclined to believe that. He's not provided no grace, no type of he has to wear it all.
He gotta wear that.
All this, anybody who trying to, the man already down, well, kick him down some more.
He ain't down. He still got $700 million. He'll be all right. He just can't. His professional image is tarnished forever though. You know what I'm saying? We can't take away what he's done musically, but
no more appearances.
Yeah,
no
all
more.
that.
I'm the greatest host.
Yeah, all that love shit, that's I've been saw through that. I was like, all right, bro, just drop the album, man. Drop the album.
You think New York takes away that key to the city from him?
I saw some rumblings about that. What you think? Has anybody
I
ever
think you
had their
should.
key
I think you
rescinded?
should because I don't think that was something strictly about music. That was him as a man.
Him as yeah, him as
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I don't see how you can.
You don't get a key to the city for like
those type of actions.
Yeah, you get like philanthropy work and shit like that, like your character and shit like.
Yeah, character.
Yeah, that's a character award.
That's not a music award.
Yeah, that's a character award. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never heard anybody getting a key rescinded though. Like that, he would be the first.
You should. I believe
agree.
you should.
I agree.
You should.
We'll see, man. Well, that'll be Eric Adams' decision.
And then also just to provide some context, he technically can't say Cassie's name publicly.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
So that's why he just kept saying, "I'm sorry." But I did not like it. I didn't like the apology.
It was
off the rip, you still tried to give yourself some grace by saying I was in a dark place. You know,
nigga, man up, bro.
Just own it.
Yeah, you was in your late 40s when you did that back then. You knew what you was doing, bro.
Hey, I fucked up. No excuses.
Yeah, like
I thought I could get over. I didn't.
I respect that more. I respect that way more.
That's what you thought. You thought you could get over.
That's what you thought, bro. Like you're at a certain status where you think you can move how you want to move.
They never say that shit.
They never say that shit, bro. They never say that. The ego's still there. Even like that shit be crazy, bro. You was at a certain point in your status in your life where you think you can move how you want to move, and that's how you've been moving.
Mm-hmm.
Just say that, bro. I ain't respecting all that other shit, man. Like I just can't.
Trying to talk about like, oh yeah, I was fucked up, and then you do the little thing with the eyes, like, no, bro. Because regardless, high, down,
they was on
left, right.
They was on Desi Banks' ass for copying that too.
We gonna get on that real quick, but just to stay on
Nah, for
real. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't.
We've all been down as men. All of us.
I ain't never been down bad till I wanted to assault a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
especially when she's getting away from you from a reason. That's number one. And then, like, he could be brung up on kidnapping charges. He could be. I don't know if what LAPD said is in line with that, but when you start dragging somebody
against their will and shit like
that's kidnapping, my nigga. That's exactly what that is.
Niggas talking about, oh, she was stealing.
I don't know if there's statute of limitations on that.
I don't know.
But go ahead, my bad.
It was like she was stealing from him and stuff. Like,
who was that dude?
I don't know. There's a lot of people been saying that. I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about, bro? Like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Saying anything.
Yeah, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
The fact of the matter, because a lot of them niggas stood on his side strongly.
Yeah, a lot of them, yeah.
So now when shit come out, it's like,
they don't know.
They don't even want to own it. Yeah, be like, hey, you can say, hey, I fucked up. I was completely wrong. It's
nothing wrong with that, bro. It's nothing wrong. Yeah. I don't get why people think like, I don't know, man. This shit weird, man. It's weird across the board, man.
How do you think this goes to further talk about the point of viewing these artists in a certain light? You know, you see Maul say that, you know, he's taking accountability for being a sucker, for feeling like he helped put Diddy in that position. I think he's speaking more so from a fan and looking up to him as a young person, like as far as success and what he was doing in black culture.
I mean, as far as being young and looking up to that, like we all been there. Like, you know, we all liked how Diddy popped his shit on these records and how he put the records together. Like that got nothing to do with judging his character. You know what I'm saying? Like as a character, he's a shitty person. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you a kid and you want to become an artist, like
yeah, and you was looking at Diddy, like I'm not gonna fault you for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was a kid, like you ain't know no better. As a man, like how you other dudes been still defending him and shit like that, they know better. That's different. You know what I'm saying? That's different from watching them as a kid wanting to be like that, then growing up and, oh, this man kind of shitty, bro. Like, we acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I wouldn't hold nobody to the fire for that.
I think it speaks more to, it continues to shine a light because, like it or not, a lot of us in black culture do get attached to them because of the art. Mm-hmm. You got to think where music started off as a voice for us. Then it started speaking to voices of black people in different settings within the culture. Like, oh shit, I directly relate to him. I directly relate to her. Oh, I directly relate to what she talking about on this song. What he talking about on this song. Yes, it's entertainment, But some black people do get attached to these artists because of the feeling that it gives them. But you can't let the feeling be
that can't be reality.
It can't be the reality of what you see, because that person still wake up with everyday problems, or they could just be a fucked up individual with a God-given talent.
Yeah.
And that'd be another thing. Like, sometimes these motherfuckers just be fucked up individuals. It's no excuses for their behavior.
And it's okay.
They just a fuck nigga with a gift.
It's okay to acknowledge that too. Like, yeah, this is a shitty person, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether we acknowledge the talent or not, that's a shitty person at the end of the day. And they have shown us that over time. And it's okay to accept that for what it is. We don't gotta coddle these people and make excuses for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a shitty person. Until he take that time to work on himself and really fix those actions, he's gonna stay a shitty person.
And I don't feel like he has. I don't feel like he took those
At this point, he's what, mid-50s? That's not happening.
You reach a certain age and
you locked in, bro. You're locked in.
Locked in.
That's what you are.
Because regardless of the fact, if you did take, first of all, that apology when it had came out in December, I'm still stuck on that. Because you was, like you said, you was adamant about being innocent. It was a money grab. You lied.
You lied.
Lie. That's just what it is.
You lied until you couldn't lie no more.
You lied until you couldn't lie no more.
And then even after that, you're still not fully taking accountability.
Fully not taking accountability.
So it's like, you know, that's just what you are, bro.
And it's disgusting. And I think it also speaks to more so how you, even as a consumer of the art form, have to move. Just individually, man. Just it cuts out all these extra convos we gotta have as regards to these people when you just focus on the art itself.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Just appreciate these guys and their art. That's all you gotta do. We did it for others. We did it for Kels. Hey, without a doubt, probably one of the greatest R&B artists ever. It's piece of shit, and he deserves to be in jail. Yeah. He's in jail for 35 years, and it should be longer.
I think when it comes down, when it comes down to people like him, it's like it makes it kind of easier with people like Kels because he's being held accountable.
He's held accountable now.
Yeah, he's being held.
Prior, it was the same type of conversation.
You can have that kind of conversation.
I don't know if you remember. Remember we used to be on Facebook. You'd be like, y'all aunties going to R. Kelly concert, wiping y'all towel on this man's face.
That shit was a crazy watch. That was a crazy watch, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
But crazy.
That speaks to the separate conversation.
Yeah.
It's different from already having this man music than actually going in the time when we know what he's been guilty of. It's still.
You can have that conversation now because he's being held accountable for that.
Right? And guess what? We don't have to have no conversation about Kels no more.
We don't.
What's done is done. He's being held accountable. But with Diddy, it's like, dog, he's always had some questionable shit.
And he was able to shield himself for a long time. He was.
And even then, when he had that raid, and I spoke about it either last week or a few weeks ago, I did have some questions about how he wasn't charged. So I'm being fair. But now that we here with this video, yes, he wasn't charged for that. But now that we here with this video, I'm of the mindset of anything is possible.
That's a major.
If you're capable of putting your hands on this woman in that fashion, dragging her in that fashion,
comfortable
what else?
Too. He was comfortable.
What was you doing at home?
What was you doing?
That's a fair question to ask. What was you doing at home?
It kind of adds some validity to these other girls coming out now.
Yes.
Like, it's just,
and I'm not the one to jump out the window and be like, we gotta. I'm gonna lean more towards believing them now because I have video proof now. And that's what makes this conversation even more valid in terms of it's different from you telling me or anybody telling you, yo, that nigga, I'm just using a random name. That nigga Trey put his hands on such and such crazy.
Well, that's a real
name. But when you see a video, oh, that is a real name, by the way.
Yeah, Trey.
Yeah.
We talk about Trey.
Yeah. But
pun intended.
Yeah. But when you attach the video, it's different.
It's way different.
When Ray Rice, when he got that initial 2 games especially, he already had owned up to accountability in terms of his action. When we seen the video, we've never seen him again. I can't unsee that with him now. If we talking about, even if you say his name, Ray, you think about that elevator. That's what you think about.
That's how violent that video was.
You don't think about him rushing for 1,200 yards. And I'm going to always use Ray Rice because he's the perfect analogy in this example. Because we've never seen him again.
Before that video dropped, we thought he was going to continue on with the season like nothing happened.
Yeah, he just got 2 games. And then even prior, a lot of people didn't like only the 2 games.
A lot of people didn't like that, and you know, I agree with that, but it was what it was. Roger Goodell's like, we're gonna give him 2 games. It is what it is. That video drop, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Rightfully so.
A visual. I couldn't imagine when I seen that shit, bro. Like after that second stomp, I cut the shit off. I cut it off.
Yeah, that's just this is crazy.
Because she obviously laying there in a position where she's not trying to fight back. And then I just automatically thought about all the times that she probably was in that same position, not fighting back.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And it also speaks to the grooming. The grooming. That has been a thing amongst older men, grooming.
Man, they got
you gotta think. You got with her when she was 19, you 37, 36, fresh on the scene. Mind you, she was with Ryan Leslie at the time.
They got a video of Diddy taking Cassie and Ryan Leslie to like a record like deal meeting, and like he like bigging them up and shit like that. He take his time to like speak to Cassie and like how you feel like she the next superstar. He want to be instrumental in that and shit like that. And I'm just like, bro, you was grooming then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the Lord knows like what all you probably did to Ryan Leslie to get him out the picture and shit like that. Like
backdoor niggas.
Backdoor. He probably the reason why Ryan Leslie lost his computer and shit. Like,
could be.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Could be. But that grooming shit is very real. And, again, prayers to Cassie. I'm glad that she's in a good place. She dropped a statement the other day, and it's good to see she come out on the light side of it. Some people don't come out on the other side. Yeah. They don't come out on the other side. And that's really ultimately all I care about. But, just going forward, as far as him, it'll be no Lifetime Achievement Awards.
That's
no getting praise for your... not getting praised for your 30 years work in music. Like that shit is cooked now.
Yeah, that shit is cooked. Like we gotta look at that with a strained eye now. And it's
and you shouldn't be like that.
It sucks. Like
at 56 years old.
You should be like
chilling,
like
reaping the benefits of your hard work.
I put my work in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just at this point, it's about like you say, receiving my flowers. He can't receive no flowers right now at all. You know what I'm saying? So. Let this be a lesson to y'all, man. Like, nobody's untouchable.
Your past can catch up to you in your present.
Nobody's untouchable. Nobody. Invincible. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will have their day. You moving crazy, you will have your day, bro. That's just how this shit works.
And it hit you at the least expected time. That's the thing.
He didn't think
it was gonna come down like this.
Come down like that.
And like I said last week, also more shit is coming.
Oh, this is just the beginning.
Yeah, more shit is coming.
This is just the beginning.
You're going to continue to take these punches. Continue to take them.
That's how it works.
You should be a role model for your sons. Your sons out here moving wacky, making diss tracks. Then you teasing the feds and all this other shit. Then boom, this shit come out. Stop playing. Stop running your mouth.
Yeah, I thought.
Stop running your mouth.
I thought bro would have known better than that.
No, he didn't. I mean, he got some of that in him.
Yeah,
he got some of that in him. Being able to talk a certain way, move a certain way, but all this shit gonna come. We in a new time. A lot of shit that you niggas thought that you could get away with in the 90s, that shit is cooked now. Yeah, it's over for that. Yeah. It's over for that, bro. You don't get to come in here, abuse people, especially women at that, and think you just gonna skate for 40 years. Nah. And the ones who do, okay, cool. I'm not saying cool, but everybody at some point in time, I don't know, maybe on the other side, when you reach that other side, I don't know. But you got the answer for your wrongdoings. Your money and your status don't absolve you from critique and criticism, and ultimately holding yourself accountable, dog. That's the worst. That's the worst thing about it, because again, you 56 years old. You supposed to be chilling, reaping the benefits, but now you still out here doing fuck shit. And that was 2016. You haven't made up you ain't made no difference in them 8 years.
At all.
I know you didn't. And you only apologized because you got caught, nigga.
If that video never dropped,
we wouldn't hear shit. You still would have been denying everything. Yeah. So you just lied. And that's another thing. We don't gotta make no excuses for that. A lie is a lie is a lie.
It's a lie, man. You 56.
You try to skate over again.
You 56 years old lying like that, you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. You're not a kid, my nigga. You're not 13, 12.
Like I said, that video never drops.
We don't hear shit.
We don't hear nothing. We don't hear shit.
I
know he probably saw that video drop. He was like, oh shit.
What could he do? You caught.
Caught. It's over.
You are caught.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, he's completely done. And I think this is gonna be a continuous conversation because you already know niggas gonna say a year from now, man. Y'all still talking about Diddy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure is.
He's still a fucked up.
Who
nigga.
next up?
Yeah. Who's next?
Who's next? Because it continues to gonna be more. I just seen the latest allegation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to jump out the window and not believe her when I got visual evidence. Ain't no telling what you was doing behind in your own home, my nigga. That's the shit that really trips me out. What was you doing inside your own home? No cameras available. None of that. Everything in that lawsuit Cassie put in there, I have to believe. I have to. What reason do I have? I have not to. And he better be lucky this wasn't within the statute of limitations. You would have been locked up, my nigga.
A lot. If it was in, within the time frame.
Yeah, Cook.
It would have been cut because every detail would have been out. Every detail. In depth.
Very in depth. And then even with some of the shit that she was talking about in there was even it was telling. It was very telling. Some of that shit was it even just reading it sound horrific.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's bad.
But it's unfortunate a lot of these young girls they get into I put it kind of in line with the whole Nickelodeon thing. Getting taken advantage of when you were a young person at that.
It's all
teenager.
Predatory people within different industries. It's all the same shit.
All the same shit. And kids shouldn't have to be subjected to that. Women shouldn't have to be subjected to that at that young age. They come into the game because all they know is the love for their art form.
Yeah.
Like Cassie, she came out blazing. You get what I'm saying? Then it was kind of like she was just a prop. She wasn't making no music for real when she was with Diddy.
I don't know nothing.
She's an arm piece.
I don't know nothing else outside the first album.
And I could imagine would have been like had she had kids with him, it probably would have been worse. It probably would have been worse. But ever since she got with him, it was just like, damn, like, shorty just chilling.
At one point, it was like, oh, well, okay, that's just what it
that's
is.
That's what I'm about to say. I mean, that's just what it is now.
That's what it is. Like, that's really what it was at one
And then even with the trolling after she left him, like, congratulating her on her marriage, saying shit about her husband and all type of shit. And shout out the dude for not really crashing out.
The Move On song, that was a diss.
Mm-hmm.
That could be considered like a diss towards them.
The Come Home song.
Come Home.
Like
that shit crazy. Like he carried on some weirdo type shit, bro. Like to know that he was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Now if he drops the Move On shit and he never did any of this, then we look at it a little different. But my nigga, like you was the devil towards this girl, bro.
Talk about not reading the room. Prime definition.
The room is hell.
That speaks again to that ego. You can't let go. You still think you got some type of control over this woman. Shout out to dude though, because he's been holding it down improperly. Ain't no need to crash out over that nigga, man. Unless he bringing that shit directly to your doorstep, yeah. But
whatever he going through right now, buddy.
Because they tried to be slick. Because remember when she first got with, like, oh, that was he was trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The dude originally was her trainer, but then when she got with him, everybody was like, oh, he been. Hey, bro, listen. Now that we didn't see all this shit now, even then, I really ain't giving no burn. The game is the game anyway.
The game is the game.
But at the same time, too, obviously, he provided a certain comfortability for her. Obviously. So it just is what it is.
Man. Shit.
You got to wear that, bro.
Knowing where she came from, I ain't mad at that.
No, hell no. So, I mean, they got a beautiful family together, So, and again, ultimately, it's about her well-being. That's all it's about. It's about her well-being, dog. So, hey, Diddy, yeah, man, you're gonna continue to be down, and I ain't got nothing else for you.
Hold that L, man, and it's gonna keep that L will keep growing, man.
What LeBron say? And another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Hey, man.
How you feel about Camron CNN appearance? That was another big thing that was talked about this week. Camron appeared on CNN.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked him about how
Diddy shit.
the whole Diddy shit.
Talk about not reading the room because Cam never really had no relationship with Diddy like that. So
who do you think? I seen that was a big conversation. Who do you feel is more? First of all, do you have an issue with Cam's appearance on CNN?
Nah, because Cam been moving like that with these people. These people think they can just come and try to, because they try to do the same thing with Common too. Like they try to put him in a certain position to where If he speak on it, he's supporting Diddy. If he don't speak on it, he's supporting what Diddy did.
So it's a
And
lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose, and I ain't got no issue with Camron. Doing what he did. 'Cause I won't speak on the common shit too, but I don't got no issue with it, man. Like y'all clearly don't know that this man don't really have a relationship with him. Even if you guys was to ask Mace probably would have told y'all no too. And it looked like y'all just wanted to get a moment, so that's what he gave y'all. You did,
But not in the fashion that y'all wanted it.
not what y'all want. It was he dictated how it went.
Man, when I initially saw it, I was like, dog, this Bill O'Reilly 02.
When I saw it, I didn't even know if it was real or not. Like I was like, this is real CNN. And I was like, oh, this is real CNN.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay.
And shout out to the reporter. She did a good job professionally wise handling it. She didn't really give a moment on her end. I felt like she was just doing her job. She was doing something that she was instructed. We talking about CNN. That's the biggest media platform on the earth, let alone America. And then on Cam's end, off the rip, he answered the questions twice. He said, yeah, I'm against it. I'm against it. And you kept asking about it because Cam was under the impression that he was up there to talk about his show, promote his show. He didn't come up there to talk about that. You didn't ask him. He was like, yo, I don't be around. I already done told you, like, I stand against that completely. You keep asking about what you mean does it speak to that? I'm not friends with him. That's when he got frustrated.
I mean, because we all know this. How y'all don't know this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You trying to make it seem like I be buddy with you.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah, I wasn't signing the bad boy Mace was.
Exactly. And then Mace probably wasn't even going to go up there and talk about him.
And then at that point, you get that Cam. Oh, my bad. I'm about to go get some cheeks after this.
Some ass after
That's what
this.
you getting now because you already done kept pressing them. So I'm not surprised.
I saw Pink Horsepower. He does start promoting Pink Horsepower.
That shit is crazy.
That's just super crazy.
That shit is crazy. But I don't really got no smoke for Cam for real. I really don't.
And then even with
I'm seeing a lot of people saying he could have said no comment. Boy, if you listen to it, he already answered the questions twice.
He answered the questions twice each time. And then with the comment thing, comment more so on some shit where it's
I didn't see the comment thing. What happened with that?
It was asking him how he feel about the Diddy shit. He was like, I'm just not going to comment on it. I want to focus on everything positive going on in my life as opposed to negativity and shit like that. Let that be what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather him say that and
say something that sounds like he in defense of him.
So if the man say that, he's clearly acknowledging that is some negative shit.
It's so funny because people were saying Cam could have said, oh, next question.
No, because
I don't want to speak on it.
If he say
and Common did that, and they still have a problem. Just like you said, it's a lose-lose.
Lose-lose. Like, you got a nigga handle it. And his way it look ignorant, but that's his way to handle it. Then you got another nigga.
You don't want to speak on it.
He give y'all a very thought out and positive response, and it's still not good enough.
Positive, yeah.
It's still not good enough. So what do y'all really
you could be against it and you just don't want to talk on it.
Don't want to talk about that shit, bro. Like that.
It's like be real. Hey, I really don't want to talk. I want to talk about something positive.
Common got an album to come out with
Oh, okay.
With Pete Rock. Why y'all talking to him about that?
That's probably what he came up there to talk about.
No, they called him like on like some TMZ shit, like on the street and shit like that. They was asking him.
Oh yeah, then even then, yeah, bro.
I don't want to talk about that shit. Like I'm probably about to go get me a juice or something. Like, I don't want to talk about this shit. Like the fuck. So like
it's not even a setting for that. Some TMZ shit, yeah, get it out of here.
And I'm
they were trying to give us some heat for that.
Niggas was like, oh, so he supported, and it was,
all right.
People like, where do y'all see he's saying he supported? Like, I don't know, man. You can't please these people, bro.
You can't please everybody, bro. You can't please everybody. But you do have a responsibility on these platforms. If you are talking about in hip hop, if you're in hip hop media, you do have a responsibility to talk about it. Those people who you catch on the street or invite up there, that's different.
Yeah.
And even with Cam got a sports show. Yeah, he talk about current event shit too. And they've been speaking on this shit in certain spots. More so Mace because Mace was. And you'll hear Cam. Cam actually is like, yo, how did you, when you was around him, what did you see or any? But Cam ain't come up there to talk about that.
That wasn't on the agenda for Cam. I don't know, man. CNN. Y'all on some funny shit, man. I don't know what was y'all even expecting, but y'all got it.
How you feel about the conversation surrounding like Charlemagne and Joe Budden, those guys who who are prominent in media but speaking on the situation?
I mean, from what I heard from Charlemagne been pretty on point, like what he been saying about it, like as far as the apology and whatnot. I don't know what he said.
Well, Charlemagne got a history.
Okay, all right. Well, still,
Speaking to the history, that's why I'm bringing it up because that's
yeah.
a lot of people want to be like, oh, it's a lot of people.
Yeah,
That always
yeah,
comes
you're
out.
right, you're
That
right.
always comes up. Them two just happen to be within.
Yeah, I mean
they pillars within
they
the
within
culture.
their status.
Yeah.
I know that's always risky because it's like niggas like why.
So I'm gonna tell you, Joe is always kind of seemed like he's in the lose. That's not the all Joe from the allegations that he has had, but Joe has always stood on the side of he's not guilty of the things that more so Tahiri always seems to talk about when these conversations come up.
Yeah,
he always denies it.
They brought Esther in it this time. Esther even had to address some shit.
Rocky tagged Esther, Sin, all the women that he dealt with.
He tagged.
But you saw what Joe Girl said?
What Joe Girl said?
She come out straight up defending Joe, like, in all the 5 years I've been with, never licked his hand. Y'all be out here trying to catch moments, and she's basically standing by her man to the fullest.
I mean,
I'll say this though, with Joe, he does have some questionable shit on him, but I will say if there was ever a time for Joe to have a video come out in that light, it would definitely be a problem. But at the same time, too, Joe does have a responsibility with the media. I listen to Joe because it always seems to be this thing that even with me as a listener of Joe, he, like the last time we had it, he's like, when we get to talk about Diddy, it's always seemed like there's a prep to try to move something or take something out. Like the last time it was like, oh, I'm not putting this out because of whatever the case may be. I don't like that because
it's always something.
It's always something.
Yeah.
When Jason Derulo had his shit, all you did was simply talk about it. Fine, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to be animated. I don't need you to simply talk about what the fuck is going on, and then that's it. But when you,
it's like you're hiding something kind of like
it's like you don't want to speak about it. You get what I'm saying? Like you want to defend him.
That last one was kind of weird because it's like
that was like around December too.
No, it was a recent episode.
The recent one. Yeah, when they he said, and it's probably a valid reason. He said, it was because they only spoke on it for about 4 or 8 minutes. He said he didn't feel like that was, the responsible time frame we needed because of the sensitivity of the subject. I give him that. That's fine. And then on top of that, it gave him even more to talk about because the video drops that Sunday. They record on Friday. Mm-hmm. But I'll say it shouldn't be no hesitation to even speak about it. That just be my thing. And that's not to, bombard Joe, but that's what people look to you. You talk about everything else. And it's the same thing I tell my nigga Shabazz. Shabazz, he is close with Diddy. He's a friend. And I had this conversation with him too. Not saying that he doesn't do it, but I always tell him, like, bro, when y'all go to have these conversations, like you do anything else, don't pull no punches.
Right.
And it's not to say Shabazz pulls any punches, but that goes for anybody. Because once you get next to these people as friends, you're going to have to. I'm not saying you don't address it a little bit differently because that's your friend, but you still got to have that same level of accountability. You get what I'm saying? Of course, when it's somebody you don't know, you might put a little bit more sauce on it. Okay, cool. But the accountability level has to be the same.
It gotta be the same.
And it can't be, but so that when we had these conversations, speaking about Joe, and I even say the last episode, he did that. So this is not even to kill him. Joe did a great job of covering it to the fullest. But it's always something prior.
Yeah,
that makes you get what I'm saying?
Because even then, like
and then niggas be like, my bad, Mo. Then you got the niggas who be dick riding, who be on this, oh, what do y'all expect him to say? Motherfucker, I expect him to speak on it the same way he speak about everything else. No more, no less. Y'all niggas who always be coming out talking about, oh, y'all expect him. No, motherfucker, I expect Joe, who I've been listening to since 2015, to cover this shit the same way he be covering everything else. And I would expect y'all to do the same for me.
That shouldn't be an issue. My thing is that shouldn't even be an issue.
Get what I'm saying?
This is literally what he does.
We putting out a show.
This is what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the same would apply to us too. The same thing would apply. You can't have no picks, bro. You got to speak about it. We talking about, if you somebody who talk about current events, especially within hip hop culture, that's the elephant in the room. You don't step around that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to a whole episode knowing that y'all would usually talk about something, and I'm like, yo, why y'all ain't bring this shit up? What's going on?
You got to ask that question.
And then even with this current situation, the current chapter within this whole shit with Budden is like, they actually got Esther to respond to the shit, and she on some shit where it's like, I'm at this point, I'm at peace with myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
When I was telling y'all niggas about this shit, like y'all was on some weird shit, like I got a reason to lie on this nigga and some shit. It's just a lot that come with it, and at this point, I just want to be peaceful with them myself. At this point, like, what else do y'all want from me?
Yeah, because that's always going to be a conversation. Even Amani, Amani even had an episode in the space. I didn't hear it, but you know, because
What was up with that? I know you sent that.
No,
but I
because
didn't-
everybody was asking him about, well, how can y'all? That's going to be the questions for the co-host. How can y'all sit there when Joe has such and such? And Amani was like, if there was ever a time for Joe, he's like, I believe my friend when he tell me he didn't do this. I believe him. So if there was ever a time where a video was to come out, he said, I'm gonna handle that accordingly. Because you told me as your friend, as your man, that you didn't do this, and now I see this. Cool. I give him that. They happen in the space with Rocky. You know, shit got heated. You know, he started saying, oh, you the same one who was dick sucking.
Oh, so that's who he was talking to, Rocky.
Rocky Thunder, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he put out the apology.
That was bad.
He put out an apology, and he apologized to Floyd for inserting him in that because I ain't had nothing to do with him.
But he didn't apologize to Rocky. He apologized.
No, he apologized to her and Floyd.
Okay.
That's what his apology was about.
That's bad.
You get what I'm saying? But
You
you gotta be able.
That's crazy.
You gotta be able to have these conversations and keep your emotions out of it and just speak about what's going on.
Yeah, he crashed
Because
out.
here's the thing: if Joe's your friend, stand on that. But also say within that, if my friend is to do some shit on that level, I'ma handle that. It shouldn't have got to the point where you bringing up another man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You crashed.
It shouldn't get to that point.
Yeah, that's a crash out right there.
That's a crash out. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, again, if it was to happen with him, same shit. But I think Joe did a great job of covering it from a media standpoint because he does have a duty to do. Just what everybody, if you in this field on any level, highest to the low, wherever you rank, you have a duty to speak about it. Even as a fan, if you a fan of somebody and you don't let your fandom cloud judgment of somebody, that's something you got to assess as a fan.
So how do you feel about?
Because you got to get on these mics and talk about that shit.
How do you feel about Joe covering shit like that versus Charlamagne covering shit like that?
I think they both did a. Oh, you talking about them as a person?
Mm-hmm.
Again,
I didn't have an issue with what he said about Diddy.
I don't have. Again, there's no video proof. Not saying that I need it, but Charlamagne does have some questionable shit on him. He's here now. He's still here.
His victim still speaking about that shit.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he's still. It is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
He's still in this media space covering shit. Cover it. Don't have no picks though. That's what I'm gonna stand on.
I honestly,
these men, if they are guilty, keyword that they are,
fuck them.
But these people are still in these media spaces giving these takes, so they still have to have these conversations.
When you asked that question, I honestly forgot about everything around them for like a split second.
Yeah, but and people are gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
Every time these conversations are
I'm gonna be real.
I feel like Joe's in a lose with that because y'all gonna kill him if he don't talk about it, and then if he do talk about it, it's like, well, why you got this? So I'm at the point with it. As far as them, y'all just gotta make up your mind. That's what I mean. Y'all as listeners, y'all just got to make up your mind when it comes to Joe on that front. And Charlamagne and some of y'all feel that way.
Yeah, them some crazy guys.
Because Joe does talk about everything. He does. He talks about everything. So I expect him to talk about this, and he did. You see what I'm saying?
That's a nasty. That's a nasty tag to have on your jacket, though. I'm even gonna lie to you.
It is.
But,
it is. But if he's completely denying it, then hey, that just is what it is. Joe has never been convicted of anything. You get what I'm saying? And I think one of the cases he beat. So everything else, I'm just talking from a being a fair standpoint. This not me defending mans or none of that shit. I'm just speaking what I have. Cause just like with Diddy was prior, you know, these were civil cases. It was nothing criminal. That's not saying I didn't believe Cassie. I believed a lot of that shit in those lawsuits. I did. I believed a lot of it. But once we got that video, and I'm not saying I even needed it because he already had looked bad. And I was even saying prior to this video dropping, it was going to get worse for that nigga. Because he was already still looking bad. It's just the fact that when we got that video that made it completely worse.
That video put him in a different space, man.
100%, bro. 100%. And you can't, the visual always makes something worse. Always. So, like I said, prayers to the victims. If anybody else come back, I hope y'all done healed at that point. You know, unfortunately, when these victims do come out and they speak about it, you know, it opens up that door again. Hopefully it doesn't reopen the whole wound, though. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, you got to relive that. But justice, that's really ultimately what I hope y'all get from this is just, you know, justice. And, you know, you dick riding fans or you homeboys who be on this man just because of his name, y'all some suckers. We ain't really got too much burn. This fuck y'all too, honestly. If you buy this man, you know, condoning his actions.
That's a fact, man.
Because I do believe there are to be some people next to Diddy who don't stand by that shit. But I also dare to believe there are some people who buy him because, you know, he's the meal ticket.
I would heavily lean on there being more people who
I 100% agree with you on that.
who not gonna say nothing.
More than the less. Yeah, definitely for sure. So how we feel about, you know, this was another conversation. Of course, you know, Apple dropped their 100 list. That was another conversation that had the TL, you know, in the frenzy. You know, they dropped their top 100 albums of all time list. Lauryn Hill won. She was greeted with Ebro, and I think who else? Somebody else who worked with Apple for receiving the number one spot on the list. Mm-hmm. So how did you feel about it? Anything that stand out?
I don't be feeling away about these type of lists that come from like Apple.
I looked at it as laughable more so than
Apple and like Pitchfork and shit like that. Like these people don't speak for me, man. These people don't speak for me, man. And I don't know, man.
I'll just go over the top 10. So Lauryn Hill was number one with Mississippi. I don't even got to say the album name. She only got one. Michael Jackson, Thriller. The Beatles, Abbey Road. Prince, Purple Rain. Frank Ocean, Blonde. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. Nirvana, Nevermind. Beyonce, Lemonade. Some standouts, Jay-Z, Blueprint. More so all shit. Miles Davis, 25, Kinda Blue. Dr. Dre, The Chronic, number 19. Drake, 47, Take Care. D'Angelo, Voodoo, 57. Tupac, All Eyes on Me, 62. NWA, Straight Outta Compton, 70. Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, 84. My Life, Mary, 86. Usher, Confessions, 95.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I see people was getting in the uproar about the list.
Of course, man. They know what they was doing.
Like, I don't really,
I do think with the comments, I don't think you should get too heavily invested. I think we should just keep it at a funny thing. Though, like if you want to have a conversation on some funny shit about it. But giving it a deep dive, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't enjoy list conversations. It's from certain platforms, though. It just depends on who's doing it.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I don't let these shit bother me.
Yeah, you can't let it bother you.
Like these shit.
I would like to do one day like a 100s rap list though. I would like to do that. I wasn't surprised at some of the placements. Some of the placements I wasn't mad at though. I can understand Blueprint being 13. I would have had it a little higher. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 25. That's a little bit too low. If you're gonna put a Frank Ocean though, you can't put Blonde.
Yeah, that's not even his best.
Pyramids clears that shit.
That's not his best album.
But you know what? His ass been floating on that album just alone for some time. Yeah. That shit is vastly overrated, my nigga. Just as a project alone. Fuck the list. That project is overrated as fuck. I don't revisit that shit. I revisit Pyramids. I mean, I keep saying Pyramids. Channel Orange, my bad. I keep saying Pyramids. That's a standout record on that album, my bad. But yeah, like, I mean, of course, the top two for real, I'm not mad at. it. I get it.
Was Kendrick top 10?
He was 7 with Good Kid, Mad City.
Right. I don't know, man. These
I'm not even mad at Good Kid, Mad City being ranked the highest rap. If somebody was to tell me that's their GOAT rap album, I'm not mad at that. So I got that as like top. I got it as top 2 album of the decade in the 2010s.
So they was classifying Lauryn Hill album as what, R&B?
They didn't say. They just put it there.
That's a rap album though, man.
I don't know. Some people say R&B.
Man,
but this is a 100s albums list. This is all genres.
Man, Lauryn Hill rapped the whole album, man.
You know, that's another debate that niggas be having. Is it rap? Is it an R&B album?
She rapped the whole album, man. Dang. Besides what Besides a few, there's a couple songs where she was singing, but man, that's majority rap album. That's just like that's like how Drake construct the album. He rap and then he sing. Like he's still considered a rap album, though. That's a rap
Yeah, the
album,
only
bro.
one he wouldn't have one that's in bed is what? Honestly, never mind.
Exactly, but
That's dance.
that's basically constructed like a Drake album. You got both. You got both elements there, but this shit still would be classified as a rap album.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill. I definitely consider that. What did she win at the Grammys that year? I think she got R&B awards, bro.
Let me look. I'm gonna have to. We gotta look that up.
Yeah,
bro.
but while you doing that, do you think you could put together 100's rap album list?
100 of them. It'll take a while, but I think I can do it.
I saw somebody ask, what do you consider your GOAT rap album? What do you consider the culture's GOAT rap album?
The Culture's rap album. All right, real quick before we do that though. So 99, she got an album of the year. She got new
Damn.
artist of the year, R&B album of the year, R&B song of the year, and R&B vocal performance of the year. Then she got, hold on, because it's still going. Hold on. Damn, all right, so yeah, that was what she won.
Oh, Apple full of shit because they got the shit as pop.
See,
So most of her awards is R&B.
but she was nominated for rap solo performance and
Oh, okay then. So
yeah.
man, it's both.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
both.
what I'm saying. Like, what we doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
'cause, like, she was nominated for. She was nominated for 13, and she won.
Shit.
And she won 5.
She swept that night, boy. Not swept, but damn, she got
cleaned up,
busy.
though.
She cleaned up. You get
Up.
5 out of 13 nominations. That's a good night.
Yeah.
You damn near in every category for one album.
Yeah,
That's some great shit.
That's crazy.
That album came out in 98, bruh. That'd be 26 years in August. August 25th, actually. 1998. Yeah.
But I also don't like how. I also don't like the discourse around the album. Like when
What you don't like about it?
people try to go against the grain and say that it's not that good. And I get it that y'all might feel it's overrated. That's a fair take. But to completely say the album not that good, that's a lie.
Niggas still listening to that today.
You still listen to
It's a timeless album.
It's a timeless album, right? We just gotta. It's cool if you think it's overrated. I'll give you that. For it to be 26 years old, she ain't dropped nothing else after that. Everything that come with her,
It stood
the test of time.
The
Quality
album, outside of how you feel about her as an artist.
Quality wise, it's gonna always stand the test of time. And that's
People be saying, "Oh, y'all doing a lot for the album." Nah,
no, that album.
I'm not mad at that album being number one. I would have had Mike, of course, number one.
I would have
Mike
had
was
Mike,
Sue.
of course, too. But I don't like when these lists put her in top 2. Like
And niggas get to saying
niggas
that
get
shit.
to saying
Yeah. It's
that
only
shit,
because
like,
they ain't give her nothing. She
Yeah,
hasn't given them nothing else.
Yeah. And if you want to say it's overrated due to that, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
But we not gonna lie and say the album not that good.
Nah, the quality is there.
This is a time you can listen to this now and it sounds current.
Yeah, it does.
So
It does.
We're not gonna do that. Like doo-wop, it sound like it come out right now. If Doja Cat made doo-wop, y'all niggas would be grabbling at her feet.
Shit, X Factor.
If X Factor came out, SZA could make X Factor right now.
Be greatest
y'all
shit
niggas,
ever.
y'all think it was the
Greatest
greatest
shit
thing
ever.
And so we're not gonna do that and say this shit not that good.
Yeah.
She can give each of these songs to a prominent artist right now, and it would be one of their biggest singles. That's just a fact.
That's a fact.
So like we gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, miseducation is that. But yeah, what would you feel like is well, what's your GOAT album? What do you feel like is the culture's GOAT rap album?
The Culture's Gold album is like 3 of them. You would have to say Illmatic.
I think that's the one that the culture would say.
The Culture would say. A lot of people will say Blueprint. A lot of people will say Me Against the World, or All Eyes on Me. Like it's, I don't know. I think.
Do you think it could be any other conversation for GOAT rap album? Like a nigga try to say, Straight Outta Compton.
Nah, I think people will say Doggy Style before Straight Outta Compton.
Okay. Get Rich Die Trying.
Maybe not the GOAT, probably like top 10.
But not the GOAT though.
Not the GOAT.
I see 50 fans say that's the GOAT though, but you know how they go.
That's not the GOAT. It's a very good debut album though, but
Yeah,
nah,
very good.
nah.
Oh, also, I'm also not surprised Wayne didn't crack the top 100. I saw that coming. I definitely
Wait,
saw
none
that
of the
coming.
none of the Carters in there?
Drake is on there, and I don't think Drake should have been on there. And he was at 47 with Take Care. So you telling me Take Care 50 spots higher than Confessions? No.
You don't even got Carter 2 in this shit?
Or 3. And that's another discourse I don't like around the Carter 3 is what it did. I don't care if you don't like the album. But niggas love to try to say that shit ain't a classic. Okay, cool. That shit is a fucking classic. Carter 2 and Carter 3. Oh, y'all think the Carter 2 is what y'all think Carter 3 is. No, nigga, I think the Carter 3 is the Carter 3, and I think the Carter 2 is the Carter 2, nigga.
They represent different things.
Like, what are you talking about? They both classics. They both was heavily impactful at that time.
I feel like the Carter series is the first 3 are very special because they represent different points in his life.
Different level ups.
So Carter 1.
Different level ups, too.
Different level ups. So Carter 1, this is Cash Money is solely mine. You know what I'm saying? This is me putting my flag in the ground.
And his rap skills had got better.
I done polished the flow up, and this is what this is a taste of what's to come.
Okay.
Carter 2, I'm that nigga now, and none of y'all fucking with me. Jay-Z done checked in. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to show y'all what I do on the mixtape side. Nobody can fuck with me. I am 99 overall.
3, we alien
Carter
status.
3, we alien status at that point. I'm a megastar. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still barring y'all niggas
still
to fuck up.
Y'all niggas up, but I mean, I'm somewhere else now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Carter 3 it's a classic. I don't even know why niggas even I don't even know who even started that conversation. But Carter 2 and Carter 3 are both definitely classics. If I would have had one, of course I would have had both of them bitches top 100. Both of them. Because you got to speak about the impact too. You got to speak to that. We talking about an album that leaked prior still did an M. A Millie. Look what a Millie did. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's even talk about, we love to talk about what Kanye was doing with artists at that time in the features. Look what Wayne was doing with artists at that time. We got him and Hove on the track. We got him and T-Pain on the track. You get what I'm saying? We had him and Babyface on the track. You get what I'm saying? Then you got the records where he just let the beat build. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Stop it. Then to add, we didn't even have Me and Gossip on there. And I always say, if Me and Gossip is on that album, we talking about one of the greatest, if not top 5 for sure, ever. But if I had to say, the Culture's GOAT rap album would be Illmatic, in my opinion. For me, it's Blueprint.
Coming into the 90s, coming off of the heels of like you know, everything that happened in the 80s, especially with the crack era and all that shit, like, that album represented a lot for a lot of people. And being that, like, you know, Nas was what?
19.
Yeah.
And you know what I would have loved to experience as an adult in the 90s? Actually, the album, how it was revered in its time. Because Illmatic and Reasonable Doubt didn't punch like that initially when it dropped.
Niggas had to catch up.
They had to catch up. Hove used to say it on this, like, the first one y'all ain't really appreciated. You get what I'm saying? And with Illmatic, it was the same thing. Even when you want to talk about the sales, it didn't really sell like that. But over time, oh shit, like this, like, that speaks to how music in reality should be consumed. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I remember like hearing, like, when Reasonable Doubt came out, I remember hearing the talks around the album, like, just like
cool,
being with my uncles and shit, like being at barbershops and shit. Like, people be like, yo, he talking some shit. Like, I remember like people saying it's like he talking some shit.
It wasn't a certified classic right then and there.
No, it was more so like people ain't understand what he talking about right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit.
We talking about what? Summer of 96?
Yeah. He was really like on that independent grind, like on a different, because we had Master P with the independent grind, but his music was
we talking about 96 too.
His music, Master P music was more in your face.
Yeah.
It's about like turning up and shit like that, more energy. Jay-Z was like talking like that game, like, you know what I'm saying? So like people, it took a while for people you got to feed it to them differently. So people had to catch up to Reasonable Doubt, but I know when I got old enough to appreciate it, like when I was like 17, 18, 19, like I was like, oh yeah, this is a fire debut album, bro. Like to say that this came out in '96, that shit
I
crazy.
think the nominations would be Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic, All Eyes on Me, probably Ready to Die.
Mm-hmm.
I think those would be for the culture's GOAT rap album. Personally, Blueprint for me. What would be yours personally?
It would probably be All Eyes on Me or Illmatic, but I wouldn't be mad if people put Blueprint because Blueprint probably one of the greatest albums ever, like music period. So I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's the one for Hov that was like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Coming off
okay,
the
he's
volumes,
here.
coming off all the volumes that he was dropping,
and the Dynasty.
and the Dynasty album.
It's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
he's here.
Yeah.
He's here. Kanye didn't get one album on that list.
That's kind
Well, I'm lying.
Yeah,
He didn't get Graduation or College Dropout on that motherfucker.
Yeah, he got,
I'm shocked.
He got Twisted Fantasy on there.
He got Twisted Fantasy on there.
And that's crazy because this whole series was like those are three classics
Out the gate.
out the gate. Did Common have anything on that?
Nope.
That's crazy too.
Mary was way too low. Way too low with My Life.
Yeah, My Life. That's a classic. Like
Whitney didn't get none, and Mariah didn't get none.
See, that's why you can't let these lists.
Yeah, you
like,
can't let it fuck with you like that.
You know,
That's crazy. But I think I could compile a hundreds list. Now, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm not heavy in the '80s rap. That doesn't mean I don't revere the '80s. But a lot of them '80s albums might be low on my hundreds list. I'm letting y'all know that now.
I mean, you can only speak to your truth though. So it's
I'm being honest, but I do respect a lot of y'all niggas though. Don't get it fucked up. But y'all ain't a lot of y'all shit, and that's a lot. Subjectivity does have to factor into this shit. A lot of y'all try to, like take that away. Yeah, but you can be at some point. Yeah, be honest. But some of it is gonna be I prefer. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Some shit is just out. Some are extremes. Don't tell me what's Kool Moe D's album. Fuck it. Let's use KRS-One, the Blueprint. Don't tell me the Blueprint is better than Carter 2, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not hearing that.
And
I'm sorry.
Blueprint got some shit on it too.
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
I'm sorry. What do you think of being your top 10?
My top 10 like rap albums.
Yeah. I don't think I ever even thought about it, to be honest.
I
just got something that I think would be up there though.
Like a comprehensive, this is the top 10. I thought of that. I'd have to sit with that, but I know for sure Carter 2 is in there though. For sure.
I think I'm gonna have Carter 2, Carter 3 in there. I'm gonna have Late Registration, College Dropout, Mom Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm gonna have all 4 of Kanye's probably in the top 10, and that's crazy. So
you only got 6 spots to hand out after that.
I got 6 spots to hand out after that.
That one man got like what 40%? Was that
40?
Yeah, 40% of the top 10. I wouldn't be mad at that. Me personally, I probably would only have like maybe 2 Kanye albums tops. But
all right, so I'm gonna put those 4 in there. I'm gonna put Carter 2 in there, Carter 3, Blueprint. Just honestly gotta put Trap or Die. I mean not Trap or Die, Thug Motivation 101, man. But maybe not.
Trap or Die would be in the mixtape top 100 mixtapes.
No, Pop, All Eyes on Me, Me Against the World. He gotta have that, and then probably Illmatic around it out. I really have to sit with it though. If I'm being fair,
yeah, I'd have to sit with that shit too.
I have to be fair, but Kanye gotta hold some of them spots, bro. Like, I just seen somebody was asking. They was just talking about the other day about his production. Like, again,
he got too many beats to where you gotta sit with.
Woo!
He got too many.
He got way too many. I stand on my.
He got beats. He got beats that represent moods.
And then at different times, all of them just hit, and they still timeless.
You be like, damn.
Like the way his sound has even progressed over time, bro. Like that nigga is just a fucking madman. Madman when it comes to that. I
still think about
that thread was beautiful.
I still think back to his True Life episode where he broke down how he make beats like an actual painting. When he had the painting, he was like, "Does painting represent a drum pattern?"
A drum pattern, yeah.
I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like, I don't see that shit, but you see something there. That shit is crazy to me." So
that's that gift.
Yeah,
That's that gift, man. That gift, bro.
It was it was like a building in like a forest. He was like, this building represents a beat pattern, and I was like, bro, what is that's crazy, like.
Yeah. But yeah, it would definitely. I think that would be fun to do. Do a top 100 rap list. Gotta put, and everybody can't make top 10. That's what make it beautiful.
Yeah, everybody not.
Everybody can't be top 10. That don't mean you're not worthy. And that's another thing too. A lot of the times when you compile all these lists, somebody got to get placed. That don't mean if you 15, you couldn't have been 9. But look what the fuck I got to put at 9 through 14, nigga.
I chalked it up to the competitive nature of
it. Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to feel like they're supposed to be top 10.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I would never like knock nobody for feeling a way that they not ranked higher than they should, because that's what this shit was built on. You niggas supposed to feel like you the best. I just was watching that's crazy. I just was watching Jay-Z. He had an old 60 Minutes interview when he was at Baseline Studios, and bro was like, he was like, do you feel like you the best rapper right now, like, or a best rapper alive? And Hov was like, I mean, I'd hope people feel like they are the best rapper. Like that's just what we supposed to do. Like that's the competitive nature of this shit. That's just what it is. Like I would hope that you feel like you the best. So when you in your own studio sessions, you're going as hard as you can. So your quality is up to par, and that's just what it is. Like I think a lot of people should watch a lot of older interviews from that time period. That was like 2005, 2004.
Hey man, I'm gonna try to start with a low like 15, 20 just to see.
Just build from there.
But honestly, you ain't never really gonna come to a full. Some shit is without a doubt when you do certain lists though. Like especially when you get to the top. Like Thriller, when you talk about albums, there's no way it could be lower than 5.
That's a top 5 album in music period.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Certain shit is just undeniable. You doing rap, Illmatic, it gotta be top 10. You know me, I'm always clown Nas, but I'm never gonna deny.
Respect.
I'm never gonna deny Illmatic. I'm never gonna deny, and the shit. Honestly, he gonna have 2 in the top 20 because it was written is right there.
It was written is right there. Yeah.
I ain't probably have a top 10, but it's gonna be in the top 20.
Top 20 for sure.
It's gonna be top 20, and then even I gotta credit the documentary. Gonna be top 25 for sure.
That's one of the greatest debut albums.
I gotta put that up there.
And see that's nothing. No matter how you feel about these niggas, you gotta judge.
Because time does matter. Like when we go back and we revisit the time of when these shits came out, like all right, bro. Like what was
documentary was what
05,
and he was going
January 05.
He was going, and you had Jeezy coming that year too. So to say that stood the time, that stood.
Them niggas going up against Titans at that time,
like,
bro.
Jeezy just came in.
T.I. You still had T.I.
You had T.I. Like you had Wayne. Like you for that
Eminem,
album,
Nelly.
Yeah, like you still had niggas like that moving around. Like for that album to still hold its place, knowing that
shit, Outkast. Gotta put Outkast in there. So everybody ain't gonna be able to make the top 15, top 10. It would be hard to do, bro. It definitely would be hard, but that's the fun aspect of it.
Yeah,
that would be definitely the fun. It's amazing to see how rap has really became like the biggest thing on this earth as far as the culture, bro. Everything is embedded in it. You get the tree branches of like sneaker culture, fashion,
street fashion, streetwear, like all the shit.
All that
rap,
shit,
like
all that shit.
Niggas in these hoods was the first ones. We was the first role models, the first, street models and shit like that. Like we influenced all of the styles, bro. Like
then it started bleeding in sports. You get what I'm saying? Like all of
swags,
all of it comes back to us.
Yeah, like rap and basketball go hand in hand.
It do.
That's just a fact.
It does.
That's a fact. Like rap and basketball go hand in hand. That's the only sport that goes hand in hand with music, bro. Rap and basketball. Like the synergy just off the charts. You can't match up a rap song. Well, you can. You can match up some R&B with basketball. But see, basketball just fused with music so beautifully though. So it's like that. Like, but rap itself, like it's just beautiful, man. Like, I'm glad I'm from this culture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'd never go against it.
Ever in life, bro. So what the hell Terrence Howard talking about, man?
I gotta watch that full. I gotta watch the rest of it.
I ain't really want to watch it because he on Rogan shit. I just wanted to know what everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
As regards, nigga said nigga was tripping.
Nah, I don't.
Nigga say he was tripping, man.
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit, bro. I can't even comment till I watch the full thing, man.
Okay.
I don't want to clown, bro. Then I'm fuck around and watching. I agree with this shit. I agree with some of this shit. Like I don't want to do that.
You're like, hey, now, like
he was kicking some game right here,
It's-
low key. So I definitely want to watch it today though. I am gonna watch it. I already have planned it.
okay, because I seen niggas was getting on.
It was on his ass though. I saw that.
Niggas definitely was on his head about that shit, man. Definitely. So Kool Key and Nike lawsuit finally got settled.
Right.
He's ordered to pay $1 million and stop the production of those sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on how this whole thing played out?
I mean, Nike went at everybody. Like
That was really your biggest thing, honestly, was them keeping the same energy for
keep the
everybody.
same energy for everybody. Like but they did. Rightfully so. I mean, it's a rip. All these shits was a rip of Jordan 1s and Air Force 1s. So, it is what it is.
I just feel like he got the resources to just expand his horizon as far as creativity. Like,
yeah, I mean, for the most part, he has been
it is what it is. He's been doing his thing as far as money wise and getting shit done.
If you follow him, especially the last few months, like he's been slowly rolling out his original models. He got a runner coming. He got a boot coming. He got another lifestyle type shit coming. And plus, he already been killing them with the support black colleges shit. He had his own apparel going on and everything. So, like, it's just weird. Like when you go like on his comments and you got people in his comments like, yeah, broke boy and shit like that. And it's like, bruh,
nigga not broke.
the nigga not far from broke. Like,
that's why the fuck like he coming at this nigga.
That's why they coming at him. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Far from broke.
Like he far from broke. That he had that $1 million that he had to pay years ago.
Yeah,
he been had that million.
He like had celebrities rocking this shit.
What are we talking about? Like every drop that he's ever had on his site sold out immediately. All the pop ups that he do nationwide should be sold out. Bro's an entity on his own. So it's like, I don't know. It'd be weird seeing shit like that. But I mean, it just go to show, bro really is a factor. Like in the streetwear scene. Like I ain't got no issue with bro, man. That was my whole thing. It's like we champion all these other niggas for biting Nike, but this man doing it, we gotta bully this man. That's my whole thing. Like however y'all feel about the shoe, that's how you feel about the shoe. I don't care. But I just find it funny that this is where y'all draw the line at. That's all I've been saying. Because everybody else doing the same shit.
Because Bape don't do that. They still Bape still make sneakers, don't they? Or they
still make sneakers, but they look completely different.
Yeah, they had to stop that.
They had to stop the complete Air Force One.
That nigga need go, boy.
Funny, now he got a Nike collab coming.
He slivered up out that motherfucker, boy.
Quick on the slope, on the slide too. On the slide.
That's why he be posting up pictures the way he do. Cause he know he good. He good.
Yeah, he in bed with Nike now. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, I ain't mad at the shit, bro. I ain't mad at the shit. It just let me know that niggas. I don't know, bro. Niggas be seeing shit funny, man. I think that whole ordeal was funny, bro. Cause he got out of Bape in like what 2012, 2011, and he just been chilling since then. I don't know, man. Nigo is funny though. I fuck with bro though.
But that nigga, dog, when I see that nigga posted up, and he funny because he posted it when the lawsuit came out for Bape. That's what I'm telling you, these dudes be funny. They know what they be doing.
And the thing is, Nigo don't talk. Like, he don't talk, so it's like, he just be like, he'll post some shit.
He post some shit.
And you gotta put the clues together. Like, he don't really talk like that at all.
Hey, man. I'm going to always highlight that picture when these conversations come up. Because he was just his whole posture. The way that he was. Bruh, it's. I don't know, man. We got some releases coming up, though. We got the Lightness coming out next week. I already see some bullshit with that, though.
How you feel about that, man?
I already see some bullshit with it.
I'm going to sit this one out. I'm not going to lie. But
dog, I'm trying to see I'm already on GOAT, man, trying to see what prices
are. What are they looking like on GOAT?
Niggas is funny. Last week it was just at 700. Now all of a sudden they at 500.
They gonna keep going down.
Okay. You see, niggas is funny, bro. Niggas,
I honestly see
niggas is funny.
I honestly see people trying to get them off for retail by September, October.
All right. So ain't no need to jump out the window for a lot of this shit. I'ma still cop, but y'all niggas ain't about to knock my head off for this shit.
Nah.
You niggas not about to knock my head off for the shit. And that's what we at for real with a lot of this shit.
Because once the white and powder blue 17s come out, it's going to be like...
Them come out September, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I honestly see the lightning is
next week.
Retail by September, October.
Okay.
On the resale market, or close to. Maybe $40 or $50 plus at max.
How you feel about the resale game? At this point in 2024, I'll say started at 2022.
At this point, I mean, a lot of shit's still sitting in the stores right now, so it's like, you know.
You still think you could be a profitable reseller in 2024 prior to 2020?
I don't see what people making their margins at right now because so much shit sitting now. Dunk's not going for 300, 400 no more. So what y'all selling now? Everybody not really buying Jordan 1s like that right now. So what are y'all selling?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's really exclusive now? Like, let's ask that question. What's really exclusive now?
Nothing really, bro. You get it, and people are willing to pay it. That's the thing. What always gets subtracted from these conversations is the fact if people are willing to buy it.
Yeah,
the resellers
that's
are going to have a place.
That's the American way. That's the American way.
Yeah. The resellers are going to have a place.
It's more so like, what are you really offering me besides convenience at this point? Like, are you just going to get the shoe for me?
Yeah, because when you have sites like also StockX and GOAT who getting seeded pairs already for their site.
Exactly.
On release day. Because that's why the pre-verified is right there ready to go.
What's really
exclusive? You can skip the verification process. They already verified.
What's really exclusive?
What you giving me?
Yeah.
Except a lower pricing. You ain't gonna do that.
You trying to make some money, so what we I don't know. I think the people who are making the real money are like the people with like, I don't know. I really know who's making the money right now. I can't really count nobody's pockets. I'll just leave it at that.
What about the Chinaman? Talk about
that market gonna always boom. Me personally, I'm at a point where it's like I'm not really even pressed to support that either. Like, you know, so it is what it is, man. People gonna make their money.
You just know it's the same materials.
It's just the same materials. Y'all all making it the same place.
Oh shit, that's always gonna be a funny conversation, man. Because you know niggas is willing to pay certain prices. Yeah. Niggas is always gonna have those conversations because I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, man, when you reach a certain point and you out here and you gotta get these sneakers and you go on that site and you see that shit for 500, you gotta really ask yourself some questions. Cause you know them bills is always gonna be due first. And also shout out to the niggas, man, who really putting their foot down when it comes to these releases too. Because what I noticed also on release days, you niggas be having these sneakers be going for 400, 500, and then less than 48 hours, you got them going for the 3 flat. So that just lets me know y'all putting bait out there, and niggas is not biting. Cause you're not gonna tell me that I saw this with the Bread 4 release too. You niggas not gonna tell me that when the Bread 4's release, y'all went from 475 down to 315 in less than 48 hours. I did notice that shit. I definitely noticed that. You niggas is funny. So it's all about if you someone out here who not really to, pay the 300-400, just be patient. This shit ultimately is about patience. That's really what it's about. You don't have to jump out the window early. You could just sit and let it wait. Now, if you the type of nigga, I need it now. I gotta have it now. Then okay, then you pay what you gotta pay. But ultimately, man, you get that shit some time. Those shit is gonna come down. You don't gotta rush to, be like the Joneses in that sense. You had Bread 4s, you got cements, and again, also a lot of these shits be coming back out. It'd be hard for me to believe that some of these sneakers just came out 2015, 2017. We tapping on 7 years, 8 years or some shit. Aqua 8s came out 2015. That was 9 years ago. I'm shocked. I was just thinking about getting the 2015 pair because my 07 pair, of course, is cooked. But I'm like, man, that should have probably come back out in a few years. So ain't no need for me to pay the 480, 500 for no Aqua 8s that came out 2015. I can wait.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's all about patience, bro. Once you start establishing patience overall, a lot of them prices ain't gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
Them shits be $215 retail. You could catch a nigga for $290.
None of this shit going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's not. When I trashed my last pair of Black Seaman 3s, I was like, all right, I know another pair coming back.
Them shits come back out in what?
This year.
Yeah, November. I'm interested to see how they gonna look.
They said they're gonna be original, just gonna have like the little reimagined shit on it, of course.
Okay, yeah, definitely got to get those
I need
again.
those.
I got the 2018 pair. I had the 2011 pair.
I need those. I need the olives coming out.
Olive's gonna be crazy. Olive's definitely gonna be crazy, for sure. But I'm waiting for the Aqua 8s to come back out. They tapping on 10 years. They talking about Taxis coming back out soon because that's been since 2013. That's 11 years ago. And that also speaks to how time is fake because you remember the day these shits came out.
Taxi 12s?
2013, December.
I could have swore they came out again after that. But
Yeah, they did it. Yeah. Oh, Royal Blue Foams coming out again.
Yeah, August. Yeah.
Is it August or next year?
No, they come out this year.
Okay, yeah, got to get those. You know when those came out? 2017.
Yeah, that was 2017.
7 years ago.
I was supposed to get
Was 2017 7 years ago?
I gave my pair away. And the top 3 ones. I don't
Top 3 ones is a very underrated one model. I sold those.
So, of course, I had my pick. So I'm sitting with them shits. I'm literally watching these. I had these shit in my hand. And my nigga Nick, he was like, yo, you about to get these shits or what? And I'm like, man, I thinking about it, man. And I remember it was like, if I do buy these, I was supposed to go to Atlanta that weekend. I was just going to wear them shits out there and put them up. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, if I put them up, I might not even wear these shits again. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a might, but it's still like, these might not see the light of day for months, maybe a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, Nick, go ahead and sell them shit, bro. I'm about to buy them shit, bro. And I immediately regretted that shit when I got in Atlanta. And I saw this dude had the OG flight suit, the ones that we fuck with. He had the blue jacket, the black and blue jacket with the red pants, so he mixed it. And I was like, oh, that shit look crazy with the top 3s.
That shit is hard. Them shit is hard. When you see him in a certain light, you be like, nah, I should have caught them shit.
But no, I was looking at it, I was like, man, these shits is hard. But I'm like, I ain't gonna wear them outside this initial wear. So I just let somebody buy them shit, man. That's one of my only like regrets though, like release day regrets. Oh, and that phone.
What other one you got?
That phone, that royal blue phone.
Anything else over recent years?
Nah. Cause I tried to get it. If I don't get it, then it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really at a point. I'm not really pressed to. Oh, I gotta pay $80 over retail for this shoe. Like, if I don't get it, I don't get it, bro. Like, It is what it is. It's either gonna come to me how it come to me, or it is what it is. That's how I feel about them shits. But and plus, I be buying a lot of Air Force Ones. It'd be easy for me to get Air Force Ones and shit. So when it come to all that other shit, man, it is what it is. I'll get it how I get it.
Okay. I got you. I'm looking forward to next Thursday, though. I'm just ready to see how the chaos gonna go. That's what I'm ultimately waiting for. Just to see how that shit gonna go down. Because for that shit, why you think they ain't put that shit on sneakers, though? Even though I don't fuck with sneakers, why you think they wouldn't put that shit on there?
I'm surprised at that. Maybe they're trying to restore the feeling. Make people go to the stores again. But, you got to remember, it's different from when they initially came out, 2002, to now. Backdooring wasn't as prevalent as it was then as it now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it is what it is. If y'all gonna these stores gotta also remember too, if y'all let one reseller come buy up all them shit and he's sitting on these shit because everybody not gonna pay his ticket, y'all did yourself a disservice because y'all could have just sold y'all size runs to the people who actually wanted to wear them.
Mm-hmm.
I look at a shoe like at 17, I don't look at that as like a reseller's type shoe. That's just niggas who want the Lightning 17s actually want them shits because we didn't get a chance to get them back then.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't get a chance to get the Lightnings back then. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Because the last time they came out was 2002.
Because you got to think, we saw them at the All-Star game, Jordan wore them in DC. They came out with that quick strike release.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't get them shits now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just that. We had to settle for the white and products. We had to settle for the other ones because we didn't have a chance to get the Lightnings. And then for a while, you got to think, we still little niggas. People who was selling them back then was trying to get 500, 600, 700 for them back then.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, who was doing all that?
Nobody was doing that. And that also speaks to the access that we got now. So I'm glad that they brought them back out, though. I definitely loving the suitcase shit, so I'm interested to see. Shout out to Q Rich, man. Of course, who been had them. He Jordan family. Them shits look good, though.
Yeah, they do.
They look good, and I will say Jordan Brand has done an excellent job as far as the quality, man. They continue to do a great job. Nike, everybody overall be pretty good with. How you feel about Ant Shoe? You had a chance to try them on yet?
Yeah, I tried them on. I tried the All Star ones. I need to go get them, man. Cause I tried on those and I tried on Tatum new shoe. I like both of them. Quality, like comfort wise. The Lucas shoe is pretty comfortable too.
I definitely haven't tried on his shit.
Lucas shoe pretty comfortable. Lucas just was killing niggas last night too. We can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, you get on that in a minute.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like the new dudes got some good shoes out right now, man. I think the only person whose line is kind of disappointing me is Zion line. To be real with you, I don't think Jordan doing good with Zion shoes. His newest shoe is ass, and it's like I don't know. I don't know who's even designing a Zion shoe, but I think the direction of his line should have went somewhere else. But that's just my opinion. When I look at Zion, I think of like.
But think about everybody who done been under Jordan Brand though.
It's a lot of people under Jordan right now, but like just over time, it's been a lot.
Who's really been the last one that really has so he was like, nah, we got it. I would say Melo.
Yeah, Melo was it. But a lot of people rock Chris Paul's shoe, but on court, he's not like you're not gonna see nobody.
From a fashion standpoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna see nobody wearing. Chris
Adidas
Paul.
has been killing as far as a performance and fashionable standpoint.
Yeah. Ant got one. I want to see how the twos look now because the twos they got to come next season. So he got one with this one. I feel like the second shoe is instrumental. It's instrumental to how the rest of it go. Because I think when Melo came, his first shoe was fire. Second shoe was fire. Mm-hmm. After that, it kind of, you got to kind of walk you from there.
Hey, I don't think these niggas really gonna set themselves apart at this point with JB unless they take a completely different turn.
Yeah.
Because nobody, like I said, Melo really was and Melo had some hard shit.
Yeah. Them first two classics, bro. Them just
classics.
Yeah. This is my thing, man. If I'm on Jordan, bro, and I don't,
I just go with Nike, bro.
And I don't. If I'm on Jordan and I don't trust the designers, I'm gonna holler at Jordan and be like, "Hey, make my line PEs and then drop my PEs as general releases." Why not?
Well, that makes sense.
Why not, bro?
That makes sense.
For the season, let me pick 3 models and just let me remix them shit and y'all drop them. I just pick 2 retros every season, remix them shits up and y'all we just drop them shit as general release. Why not? That'd be my shoe. I ball in them shit. I'll ball in the newest number, but everybody know I drop PEs like retro PEs as general release. That's what I would do. I'd rock the newest model, like the 36, 38, whatever, and I'd drop like a retro.
What number Jordan on now?
I think 36.
Shit. I stopped keeping up. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm mad at you.
I stopped keeping up, bro, because it got to a certain point. It's like, all right, bro, like I ain't really fucking with that, man. The boys can have that shit. The boys can have that shit. Oh shit, man. What else he had going on in culture this week, man? I think that was pretty much it. Oh, music. Any new music? You check that Sexy Red album?
I checked the Sexy Red album. That's just fire. I don't think Sexy Red going nowhere no time soon. I don't think she's going nowhere, man. She just, when it comes down to like even people just relating to her, like that's gonna keep her alive, and that's something that Cardi B relied on for a while. But at the same time, Sexy Red actually giving us music, so that's going. And that's not. I mean, it is what it is. Like that's just the truth. So, it is what it is, man. Her album pretty good. Take Keith lacing her. He produced majority of the album. He's giving her some crazy beats, man, and I like it because she actually can flow on them shits. He's not giving her nothing like that's drowning her out or nothing. I like it. I like the Conway album. I haven't
had a chance to listen to Conway shit. You fuck with it?
Nah, I fuck with that shit. It came out on the 10th, but it's been out for a while, but I just started bumping it this week.
Niggas been putting out some good shit.
And
Anybody else drop? Oh, people are anticipating Don Toliver's album being good. He just had the track with Charlie Wilson and what's the dog name? Cash Cobain.
yeah,
Oh, Cash Cobain had.
he produced the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you thought? What you think about that?
It look cool. It sound good. Then he got I saw the video. He got Charlie Wilson in the streets. He had him outside. He got Unc outside, man.
Got Unc outside, man.
You know, it sound good though. It sound good.
That's what's up. Anybody anticipating supposed to be coming out?
Oh, I meant to ask you about somebody's album, but I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure it'll catch me when I leave here too. That's how that shit work. Damn, who was that album I meant to ask you about?
It's somebody on here. Let me check because Apple they be having like artists.
They have them shits out. Yeah, you right.
Artists be or they be having their album out and they'll have like one song on there that's available to listen.
Yeah, that'd be like the preview.
Let me see. Vince Staples, he dropped. Or did he drop a song or did he drop an album? No, he dropped the album, Dark Times.
Yeah.
You had a chance to listen to that?
No, I didn't listen to that yet. What's that album, man?
Yeah, I gotta listen to his shit today.
Payroll Giovanni just dropped a new album.
He did?
Yeah, looking at it now, have money, have heart. It's an EP, it's like 6 songs.
Yeah, if he did, I ain't had a chance to peep that shit yet.
Check that out for sure. I fuck with Payroll. Let me find the rap section, man.
I'm scrolling through this shit now. I ain't really seeing too much new as far as albums. You ever heard of Wolfface Joey?
Yeah, I heard it, bro. He in that same like drill scene.
Yeah, I don't see. Yo, you got Coming Soon, the Dog Pound, the song.
I heard that they got a song I saw on Twitter. That shit was heat. I ain't gonna lie.
Jason Martin, NX Worries. Look at Amp on here. Amp doesn't listen to NX Worries. I don't even know who that is. That's another funny thing about Apple. It's gonna let you know who listening to what.
It's gonna tell your business now. It's gonna tell your business.
Kawazi, I never heard of that person. Yeah, that's all they got under the upcoming coming soon. Then they got a featured 100's best albums, of course. That's good promo for other people older shit. New release, Sexy Red, Jack Boy, Ross Swish.
Oh, the
Coil Ray, Lemon Car. She had an EP.
The Big 30 album, Still King. That came out last week. That was fire too.
Fuck with that. All right.
I fuck with Big 30 though.
New releases. Sad Boy, you ever heard of him? Juicy J, Mental Trillness Suit. I haven't had a chance to listen to that. Daz Dillinger drop. Baby Jungle, Low Shimmy. Yeah, I don't really know too many of these niggas.
My little cousins be bumping that Low Shimmy dude.
Okay.
I don't really, that's not really my.
Yeah.
I'm Unc at that point.
Oh yeah, and A Boogie drop. But I ain't no A Boogie listen.
Yeah, A Boogie did drop. I gotta check that out too. Yeah, it's a lot of shit out, man. It is a lot of shit out. You can't really say it's not really much dropping. You just gotta. I see Lenny Kravitz drop her album and all. It's a lot of shit to check out, man.
Oh yeah, he just had an interview with Gayle King.
I did see that. And Gayle
King say she's being kind of weird.
Gayle King was out of her body too. That shit was kind of weird.
Do you have a girl and then so can she fight?
Yeah, and I'm like.
My nigga handled the interview, bro. But she been feeling herself. She just got the Sports Illustrated cover.
You want to talk about that?
No.
Okay.
No disrespect to Gail, but no.
Bro, what's going on, man?
No. I think that's why she was feeling herself.
I saw that and It's another thing. You freaky niggas on Twitter, bro. Y'all need to stay y'all ass inside, like Kendrick said. Y'all freaky ass niggas need to stay y'all ass inside. Cause I saw what y'all was saying in that thread and in the quotes. And y'all niggas is freaky ass niggas, bro. Hey, run for your life.
Shit is crazy, man.
What's
wrong with niggas, man?
I saw a nigga say, if I must say.
Nigga said, if I must say. Nah.
Like that nigga say, if I must say, he capitalized must. If I must say, like nigga, what? Y'all freaky as hell, man. That lady like what 70?
65 or something like that.
Like
62,
she gotta be
65?
pushing 70 though. She pushing 70.
No, I'm cool on Gail, but yeah, I don't. When I saw her interview with Lenny Kravitz, she said that. I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
I cut that shit off. I saw that clip.
ask him some shit like
Ask
that
him
off
some-
camera,
Off
bro.
camera, man. I ain't trying to see you flirt with niggas.
But you know why she did? Because Lenny is around her, damn near around her age.
Lenny like late 50s.
This nigga in the gym with leather pants getting the work out in.
Getting going crazy though.
Yeah, no homo. Dog look good for his age.
No, he take care of himself now.
Definitely
Dog
take
was
care of
going
himself,
crazy.
yeah.
Dog was crazy in the gym with them leather pants. But yeah, Gail, I ain't trying to hear that, Gail, man. You passed auntie stage.
Yeah, he ain't doing that, bro. I'm sorry. We can do that. I mean, we can't do that. I'm sorry, but yeah.
And what if Gail be like, "Hey, what's your accountant routing, bro?"
For me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like,
No.
what if you look at your wait?
I'm not smashing that for no bread, bro.
You look at your account and you got 50 racks in your account, my nigga. And she went like, "Hey, you get this every quarter of the year, my nigga.
If I'm fucking,
Every quarter of the year,
No.
you getting 50.
I promise you no.
50 bandos.
I promise you no. Dog, she's pushing 70.
Not for the 50.
She's pushing 70, my nigga. Gail in her 30s, 40s? I had to see. I ain't never really seen. That's the thing. I ain't seen Gail in her 30s and 40s, my nigga. Please don't spit on the mic.
Matter of fact, we got phones, so I'm about to. What's Gail's last name?
Oh,
Gail
shit.
King in the 80s. Let's do that.
Let me see, man. I don't know. Like,
Hey, man.
let me see.
Nah, that's not her. Hold on, is this Gail?
No, there's no way that's her. That look like a completely different woman.
Is that her?
No, that ain't her, bro. No way.
Oh no, never. Nah.
This her. No, I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool. Nah, she just ain't my type. Mm-mm.
All right, man. Let's
Like
move,
that.
let's move on, bro.
She's not an ugly woman at all. She just ain't my type.
Yeah, nah, I feel what you're saying, brother.
No. But you'll do it for the 50 racks each month.
Nah, if that first picture was Gail, then probably, but nah, not now.
Not now? For the 50 racks a month?
Nah, 50 racks every 3 months, so every quarter.
Every quarter.
Mhm.
You wouldn't do it? Yeah, you think about it, you would. God damn, bro.
That's 50K, bro. That's 200,000 a year.
You got to eat them too.
Nah, nah. You took it somewhere else with that. Nah.
No, she gonna what? For 50 racks, you think you just gonna pipe and not gonna have to go down?
Yes, nigga. Yes.
Gail gonna tell you have to go down, bro.
Nah, I ain't doing none of that, bro. I don't. Nah, nah. Hell to the nah. Nah, brother. That's next level right there. Nah.
Hey, hold on.
Nah. Hell no, Mike.
Ooh, shit.
I'm scared even thinking about that. Nah,
That's
nigga.
kind of crazy, bro. But I think that's why she asked Lenny that, because, you know, she off the heels of the Sports Illustrated shit.
She
You know,
feeling herself.
She feeling
She feeling
herself.
herself.
I don't even think Lenny would fuck with that, though.
Lenny, nah.
Can she fight? Like, be for real.
Lenny probably like, man, what the fuck are
You
talking
63, my nigga. What you talking about?
Lenny probably thinking like, what the fuck is you talking
Fighting at 63 is crazy, my nigga.
You
Girls on wall. You know, Lenny probably fucking with some hoes in their 30s, 40s. You know, he got him like that.
Cut that city girl shit out, girl. You was 65 years old.
Yo, better go sit her ass
Yeah,
down.
Sit your ass down and drink some Metamucil or something and chill
But
out.
you know, Gail be paying the fee though, so I know she ain't giving it up like that.
Ain't she a fee payer?
Bro, she done said she done paid for dudes when she loved them, like they child support money cases and all type of. Remember she said that?
Oh yeah, she did. Oh, she one of them. She's Amanda Seals OG.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
Nigga said, man, I see that shred. Man, the seals OG.
Hey, I mean, shit, she one of them. She from that cloth. From that cloth, man. We need.
I had like that though because she tried to use that as
a use that as a
bullet. No.
Nah, you clean that man's slate. That is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You don't owe you no bread.
Don't owe you no bread. You did it. You did it off the love. So like, don't try to make it look like you are saving niggas. No, you fuck with that man. You a fuck with bro campaign, and you clean the slate so he can continue on. Now we got Bodie James. You feel me? No, like I don't like when bitches.
Nah, she name dropped. That's
nasty. You name dropped the man. Bodie James from mind his business. You dig? Nah, don't do that to Bodie like that, man. Concreters, where we at with it?
Nah.
Don't do that man like that. Don't do that man like that.
She out of pocket for that one, bro.
Speaking
of name dropping, what happened to niggas name dropping, man? We talking about niggas born in 88 now, 89 now.
You know better.
Niggas know better. Niggas LaShawn McCoy on the podcast name dropping Dikembe Mutombo. Like, come on, bro. What we doing?
That
ain't player, bro.
That girl didn't even want you to know that it was Dikembe. So you gonna tell us?
To give a backstory, LaShawn McCoy was on this podcast telling a story about basically how he met this chick. And matter of fact, I'll play the clip.
No, the context is nasty.
The context is nasty. So y'all gotta hear this shit, bro. Like, this is what we doing now, bro. I thought we had a code amongst men that we don't name drop on certain shit like that.
We used to kill bears.
I met in Atlanta, right? Baddie. This is probably like 8 years ago. And this is how the tricking, this is the first time really experiencing like, real tricking. She's like, yo, we going to the club. I'll meet you at the club, whatever. She said, but I think my man gonna be there, so I can't talk to you. So hold on. You a house wrecker, bro. Go to the club. I see her. I'm like, I'm about to holler at her, but she around all these tall people over there, like the section. Oh, NBA dudes. Right? So I don't say much. Yeah. So I'm at the bathroom. She come. I'm like, yo, what's up? She still don't recognize. I'm like, what girls? So I take my shades. It's me. Right. You see the diamonds?
Yeah,
you see the face? It's me. Yeah. She don't see nothing to me. 2 days later, I talked to her. Right? I'm like, what happened? What's up? She said, I told you my man was there. Oh, yeah. I said, well, we was in the bathroom. You couldn't talk. She said, no, trust me. He not that type of dude. You know what I mean? He take good care of me. I said, I ain't worried about that, baby. I'll take you shopping tomorrow. I ain't tripping. Now, because I'm a nice guy. We go to dinner. You do that. I might get a small little gift for you. Yeah, you throw that. Guess what she said? No. He don't take me. No. This is what she said, though. He don't take me shopping here. He take me to France. I'm like, who is this dude? Guess what she said his name was? Dikembe Mutombo. I said so, because first my ego was like, you taking him over me, but I get it. Yeah. He take you shopping, PJ to France and back. I said, babe, keep him.
First off, and shouts out to Deshaun Jackson too. They got a pod together, but first off, brother, if you already was hitting, bro, and she tell you that she got
That's
another.
The thing, I don't think he had hit yet. I think he just had remember because he said he just seen this bad one in the club, but he had seen her before. He had seen her in the club.
Oh, that's what he was referring to. He said he saw her in the club before.
After seen the club, he has seen her before out.
Yeah,
so he's seen her in the club. I don't think he had hit yet though.
Okay, but
she was acting like he ain't see him in the club. That's why he's like, it's me. Like that's why he said it like that.
My thing is this, brother. The first, even on the first page of the manual, bro. It's always play your position. Always play your position and nothing more.
Always.
Because, my nigga, why you trying to out-volunteer tricking when she already got a bona fide trick? She already got a trick flying her to France. And you still trying to out-trick the trick. You get what I'm saying? You trying to out-trick her main trick. And she already
never trying to do that.
And she already fucking with you though. She just was playing it cool.
She's playing it cool, yeah.
So play
no. Yeah, play your position.
Play your position.
Or just move on to the next one.
But he has all rights to move on to the next thing and still link with her though.
Yeah. Facts. Keep going.
But don't try to out trick her trick. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Then it's a lot of infractions on this nigga. Then my nigga, you still with you see the ice, this me. Nigga, she already was rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? That let me know that you look at that shit as a costume. That's all that is to you.
That matters.
Without that, you not even shady.
You see the diamonds, niggas walk around with diamonds
He's
all
walking
up
around
in
with
the
diamonds,
club.
all this motherfucker, man. It is what it is. Then you start name dropping, my nigga.
Whew.
You could have easily left it at
No.
no.
That was kind of a little.
That was kind of too much too.
That was
but
kinda too
we
much.
would have let you slide with that because niggas would still had to put a little context to that.
Because you don't know what Dikembe got going
You
on.
don't know what the Kimby got going on.
Because a
now.
girl who listened to that
Or
be like,
back
oh,
then.
like you ain't never took me.
No, he could have been married back then.
Or you ain't never took. Now he got to get on his phone. Oh, you ain't never took me on no PJ shopping in France. Who's this bitch?
Listen, the Kimby probably just trying to chill out right now.
Exactly.
He ain't got nothing. Niggas
But
like
you don't.
that.
That's it. But you don't know what's coming through on his phone now. You done
don't know,
name
you
dropped
done-
this man.
You done wreck his little
You
situation.
probably done record situation he had going on. He probably take about 3 or 4 of them on the PJ to France
That was probably how he was kicking it
with her. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now you done disrupt this man current piece.
Multiple code violations.
Multiple code violations, bro. All because you want to get some pods. You want a pod, but you
And you were playing here. You gonna
play-
choose him? You gonna choose him over
play-
me?
You play hating.
And you playing here.
You just infractions out the ass.
This lets me know that a lot of y'all athletes be player hating regardless of how much money you get.
How much money
And
you
know
got?
Mo, imagine you being an NBA or NFL player. You already know in your mind, all of us already got bread. So
All
at
of
this
us got
point,
bread.
it's just down to her
It's
choosing
down to
up.
Her choosing, and I think like that as a thousandaire.
Exactly. I think like that as a thousandaire.
So if I'm a millionaire, it's just a different tier of woman
It's
that
a
I'm
different
around.
tier. You gotta, and if anything, that's more money in your pocket. Okay, cool. She choosing up on such and such.
Hey,
Fine.
cool. But he had it made though.
He had it made.
She already chose up on him, but just had another situation going on where she had a little bit more butter on her bread. You feel me?
Let's talk. Just to have some fun, let's talk about the max, the max playing nigga. Because at the time, at some point, LaShawn McCoy, he was a max playing nigga.
Yeah, he was Max.
Let's talk about the max playing niggas.
Uh-huh.
How many of them, percentage wise, you think be dirty macking?
I would say
Out of 10.
at least 8 out of 10 of them.
Woo!
Cause you gotta think a lot of these niggas like they carry themselves like him. They probably think like they supposed to be the one. Man, this shit is the game. The game for the reason, bruh.
Especially when you're talking about a particular type of woman.
You think you the only one? She having her pick with y'all niggas. Y'all
And
might,
here's my thing. My thing is you don't really got to lobby yourself to them.
they know who you is,
They know
bro.
who you is. They gonna come
They
at
watch. Oh, hey, he signed his extension. They know who you is, nigga.
you know the pole position in racing, right? I'ma always be in pole position. If I
they-
was on that level, you gotta let them choose up. There ain't no need for you to dirty mac. Y'all all getting money. This is why I be finding it be funny when these niggas be beefing. Y'all all got bread.
Y'all all got
Imagine
bread.
you getting an argument with a nigga in the locker room. He start talking about money. Nigga, we both.
The conversation's over. The conversation's over at that point. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about, bro?
Or a nigga from another team. It can't be about money, my nigga. You getting 45 a year, I'm getting my 38. You not one upping me.
I'm not tripping off your 45, my nigga.
You get 38 M's a year.
Yeah. You don't know where I come from. I'm cool. I'm mad at your brand.
Trying to
bro.
one up a nigga in money, it would have to be a nigga getting like $600K a year on that type. Even then, it's still corny. But I'm just saying, these niggas be beefing over money and women. Y'all all on the same level.
Yeah. Y'all all multi, man. What we talking about, man? What we talking about? At this point, like you say, man, you don't got to do no lobbying. You don't got to, you know.
It's like, okay, cool, because you know the women going to give it up. But like, oh, such and such, hypothetically, we can throw a name. Harden is known for getting down in Houston, right? So if you chilling,
he don't gotta do much because the women advertise for him.
You can't eat exactly. And I never even really James don't even really talk that much for real. He ain't never been.
That's my point. He don't talk.
The women have basically spoken up in that man's case. Like this, how he get down. So if you messing with a chick in Houston and she bring up, okay, cool. You already know what it is. You see what I'm saying? Okay, she fucking.
I'm not even trying to compete with that. I
Ain't
get
no
it.
need.
I played my part. That's it.
You got access to many of them. Seattle ain't got no basketball team. Go up there.
Go up there. if you a Seahawk, you eating because ain't no NBA niggas out there.
No, ain't no NBA niggas out there. So you already know for sure you're gonna have more intel because it's just your team up there.
She either fucking with all Seahawks niggas or she fucking with whoever flying into town that week.
Yeah, whoever.
So you ain't got much competition.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
For Shawty to do that is like, all right, bro. Like,
shit crazy, man.
You see the ice? You see the ice? Like, nigga, that's how I know you a lame, nigga. You a lame, nigga.
Shady, you gotta tighten up, bro.
You gotta tighten up, man. You see the ice? I wouldn't. If I got a neck full of chains, she see the ice. I don't gotta say she see the ice. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just out.
Speaking of money, Shiloh Sanders filed for bankruptcy.
Oh yeah, I saw
off
that.
the heels of this case with the security guard. So I was listening to that sound clip that I retweeted on Twitter. I don't know if you listened to it. He was talking to what's the dude who used to be Jason Whitlock? He was talking about the whole situation. They had the little camera views of what happened. You see him grabbing Shiloh by his arm, and then there's a little tussle when you see at the front desk. Look like when you first walk into a high school, you got the front desk, but you don't really see them fighting. And he basically breaking down the whole shit. And I'm like, you got $12 million off of that? Because it got to a point where he had him on the ground, and they was like, all right, we got it from here type shit. But the way he painted, it was like dog was beating his ass.
So from what I read, they ruled in his favor because Shiloh wasn't coming to the court, right? Or some shit like that. I did see something like that.
See something like something.
He wasn't making court appearances.
Yeah, but the fight when I initially read it seemed like he was putting beats on you, but that wasn't the case.
But that tape.
But he did punch him. Now he did punch him a few times in the face. Yeah, he was like, oh, now I got to get my grown man strength on. Like I gotta. That's how dog was talking.
But bruh, still a professionally trained athlete. Like even in high school now, you gotta think that's Deion's son. You know what I'm saying? Whether we think he good or not, like you know what I'm saying, he's still getting trained at a different. He getting trained differently from the rest of them boys. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know how he get 12 M's off that, but he got to pay up. So what's up with him filing bankruptcy and shit though? Like,
I mean, that's because of the case. Because dude said he still hadn't been paying up yet. He still hadn't been paying up, and the NIL shit was coming up in the question and all that. I'm gonna be real. I don't feel like Shiloh getting them NIL deals like that. Now,
not like Shador.
Hell no. I didn't see some of the like local tax professionals, dealerships, NIL deals. Yeah. He was, but they said his assets was like around $365,000.
Well, he don't got it. He don't got it.
12, and you owe this man $12 million. Coming up on $12 million on that is kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
What do you think is going to
ask his daddy?
Deion not doing it.
Ask his daddy for the bread.
You don't see how Deion handled them boys.
Ask his daddy for the bread.
Deion not clearing that tab.
Ask your daddy for the bread.
No, Deion is not clearing that tab, dog. We know how Deion handled them boy, bro.
Well, he done lost the case. That's his fault. He lost the case. You should be showing up to court. I don't know what happened. You lost the case, so you owe the man the money.
I want to be a fly on the wall in a room where it's just Deion and Shiloh talk about that shit. Cause I know Deion giving that nigga.
Yo, Dad, you go ahead and handle this one.
He probably like, what'd you say, son? 12 what? Knowing he makes that money though, you know what I'm saying?
At that point, it's funny, but even prior Deion would do it because you put yourself in that situation, son.
He gonna teach you a lesson.
Yeah, but
$12 million is crazy. 12 million crazy.
12 what?
He probably 12 what?
12 M's.
Come on now, son.
I got 12 M's for you to run around that track. 12 minutes.
12 miles.
12 miles. You mean these 12 miles you about to go run for practice? That's crazy, bro.
I know, Shiloh, man. You in trouble.
Hey, niggas been showing they little ass now.
Shiloh, this was on BMF, though.
All right. Call them boy up, see they give you an advance.
Lil Me's probably gonna let the phone ring.
50. You know 50.
50. 50 like, huh? Come on now.
Come on now, bro.
That's not even in the budget.
Oh man. Let me see. I had sent that shit to the group the other day. Let me see. Colorado safety Shiloh Sanders in a bit of financial trouble. While most believe Sanders was living the high life off his NIL money, come to find out that he had to file bankruptcy because he owes a security guard $11 million. Colorado safety Charlotte Sanders disclosed just shy of $325,000 worth of assets to his name in December 2023 bankruptcy case related to an $11 million judgment against him stemming from an assault when Sanders was in high school, according to Westword. The bankruptcy proceeded itself stems excuse me, y'all, something in my bad. The bankruptcy proceeded itself stems from Sanders losing a lawsuit in 2022 after allegedly assaulting a security guard as a high schooler in 2015. A lawsuit filed in Dallas District Court in 2016 alleged the security guard John Darjean had sustained severe permanent injuries, including a broken neck, damage to his cervical spine, permanent neurological injuries, and irreversible incontinence. According to a 2024 filing in the bankruptcy proceed, these injuries were allegedly caused when Sanders elbowed and continued to hit Darjean during an altercation. Most of the asset value in Sanders' disclosure stems from his Mercedes-Benz automobile and investments held in Robinhood account, according to a disclosure obtained by Westword. And the total was down from an October 2023 disclosure where Sanders claimed $477,000 in assets, as his investment portfolio on Robinhood apparently didn't do well last year. Darjean says Sanders been hiding money. And yeah, Darjean says that Sanders is hiding money under a couple of LLCs and has way more money than he's selling the bankruptcy court. Niggas gonna find out where you putting money at. I'm gonna tell you that.
Hey man, you gotta pay that man up, man. I mean, I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy, bro. If you owe up, you gotta show up.
Holla at your father, man.
Be honest, not
Let me
that.
chill, man. Let me chill. But now that shit funny though, cause it's just funny off the heels of everything that's been going on with them. Like, niggas really been feeling themselves, man.
Yeah,
Niggas been feeling themselves. But shout out to college football. They also just passed conferences now are going to be able to pay these players directly now.
Yeah.
On top of it, so because NIL had nothing to do with the NCAA.
So what is it going to be, like a base pay, and then like what it go from there?
Let me pull it up because I definitely tweeted about it. So I got it here somewhere. Just give me a second. But it's definitely a great push for the NCAA and athletes because these niggas deserve their bread to the fullest extent, man. Like at the end of the day, y'all make it billions off of them. Billions.
It's long overdue. Man.
It's long overdue.
So yeah.
Also I got something to say about the basketball game too because that shit was major. I mean the football game. Well, I got it right here, so let me talk about it. So EA Sports is paying college athletes for college football 25 based on the tier system using AP poll finishes from the past 10 years. Tier 1, $99K. Tier 2, $60K. Tier 3, $40K. Tier 4, $10K.
Okay.
So Tier 1 is Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Georgia, LSU, Michigan, Oregon, Oklahoma State, Penn State, Utah, and Iowa. Now, Tier 2, I'm going to name off some notables. USC, Florida State, Texas, Wisconsin, Florida. How the fuck are they Tier 2? But you got Utah Tier 1 based off of the last 10 years. That's kind of confusing to me. They even got Miami Tier 2. Now, granted, I be shitting on y'all niggas.
You get paid
off a tier.
Depending on what school you in.
Yeah, okay. And that's a tier. So if you played at Miami, you get $60K. If you played at Alabama, you get $100K for being on this game.
Who in the low? What school's in the lowest tier?
Oh man, shit. And that's when you start getting into Cal, Rutgers, UConn, Tulsa, Chattanooga, Central Michigan, Old Dominion, Duke, Florida Atlantic, Louisiana Tech, Temple, Eastern Michigan, UAB. Purdue.
I know South Carolina State in that shit too, then.
No, I don't see it on here, but I had to see the names. But they on the game now, for sure. Yeah. But I want to know how much they getting paid. They might be $10K.
I ain't got no issue with that, man. At least these kids getting at least $10,000.
Yeah.
Depending on what school you at.
Because these niggas, man, these niggas been cleaning up. They basically essentially be getting paid and not had to pay the employers. I mean, the employees, my bad.
Yeah, it's free labor.
Free labor for these niggas, man. Let me
signing $1 billion TV deals and shit, man.
Oh, $1 billion deals. $1 billion deals.
So it's overdue. I'm mad at that.
Damn, I just had the fucking article, man. Oh yeah, the NCAA and the nation's biggest conference approve a $2.8 billion lawsuit settlements that sets the stage for paying athletes. So they did a lawsuit, and they're going to start paying these athletes. So each conference, the NCAA and its leagues are moving forward with a multi-billion-dollar settlement agreement that will allow schools to directly pay players for the first time in history of college sports. It's going to be major, man. Hey, salute, man. Get y'all money, salute, man. Niggas be able to set up their family pride getting drafted. Or if something happens, they already got shit in line. Remember I showed you that white college quarterback from LSU that was racking up all them NIL deals? Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at it. That motherfucker ain't playing out one game.
I'm mad at that shit.
I ain't mad at that shit. Niggas is going to colleges based off of their NIL potential. That's dope. That's dope. They basically moving like free agents, bro. Yeah. That's some dope shit. So let's get into some playoff shit, man. You ain't been able to talk some college. Some playoffs, man. Some playoff basketball in a while, man. What you think about it? We in the conference finals now. We got Indiana versus Boston. We got Minnesota versus Dallas. What we thinking, man? What we thinking?
I think we got 2 potential sweeps on our hand, man. If Ant don't get his shit together, Ant got to at least win one on the road to.
I would hope that they win game 3.
Yeah.
I would hope that
y'all got to win one because.
See, now y'all on the other side. Now y'all down 0-2 going on the road.
So we're going to see how
y'all respond.
And, not for nothing, it's like Ant just been shooting terrible. So it's like, he shot terrible. He made some really bad decisions late in the game. Y'all blew a 20-point lead. Let's get to that first. Let's start there. So y'all blow the 20-point lead. Because I was watching the game, I think it was like 60-something or 40-something?
Midway third going into the fourth.
So I'm like, all right, if they continue on, they should win this game.
They was up 15, I think 15 at the half, 11, something like that.
What Luka and Kyrie did.
Masterful.
And I don't know, man. It looked like
they clean up on the boards.
It's just.
But both of their defenses have been elite in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Along with Boston.
So it's like, you gotta win these games when you up 20-something, bro. Like you can't no matter if you shooting terrible, you gotta affect the game in other ways. Like
because Joker in that game 7, my God, same shit.
Yeah,
up 20, shit the bed.
Yeah, you can't. That's just we're not gonna give no passes for shit like that. Like
Yeah. And it's gonna be fine, man. He's young, but this is why I say y'all can't elevate these niggas too quickly, man, because they come with certain. You gotta hold to a standard. In 2020, y'all was like, oh, but Luka did this against the Clippers. He lost.
Still lost.
He had a 2-0 lead.
This is my thing.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta do that.
I'm not against elevating people if deserved. Yeah. My thing is this: I'm not gonna elevate you and not hold you to that standard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't got Ant top 5. I got him top 15.
If I elevate you and I put you above niggas in your same position, I gotta critique you like that, as if I would have critiqued you as the same person.
Right.
I put ahead of. So,
right. And even then, even they keep talking about he 22. Well, y'all killed Tatum when he was 22, losing to the Heat.
Y'all killed him. Yeah.
They wasn't supposed to lose that series. He got killed.
We got killed. So we gotta keep it consistent.
We gotta keep it consistent, bro. Y'all killed Tatum when they lost to the Heat.
And it's like, we just gotta be consistent with that shit, bro. That's all it is, man.
How you feel about the discourse around Ant and Tatum?
For the most part,
the inconsistencies.
Man, I mean, it's some truth there, but for the most part, though, niggas do got their mind made up in how they look at these two players, though. So
I don't like how Tatum gets evaluated.
I don't either, but I mean, at this point, it's like his success is used against him.
That shit is wild to me.
Due to
that shit is fucking insane.
It's due to having a good front office. That's been used against him. I don't understand it. I mean, he did go Eastern Conference Finals rookie year. He went
without Kyrie.
It's just I don't know, man. What you think though? What you think? Because all right, I'm gonna be real. If you asking me as a Boston fan, right? I got no issue with Tatum. I didn't like his performance in the finals, but it's like, they lost that finals together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It wasn't like Tatum was the sole reason why we lost the finals. we lost that finals as the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Tatum didn't just drive us and he didn't just sink us on his own.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown was there too.
He was there too. You know, Horford was there too. Like you know,
Marcus Smart.
Yeah. Marcus Smart was. That's another episode, but it's like, you know, I don't understand a nigga whose success is the main reason why he's hated.
At 26.
At
So
26.
let me read off some of his accolades already at 26 years old. All NBA rookie first team.
Mm-hmm.
All NBA third team 2020. 3-time All NBA first team 2022 through 2024. NBA All-Star Game MVP, a 5-time All-Star 2020 to 2024 at 26. This somebody's resume at 26.
That don't happen for
and a
people.
final appearance.
That don't happen for people.
We got legends who don't got that resume.
And he ain't even really.
He's not even 30 yet.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
he's still elevating, my nigga. What I don't like is with Ant, I don't care about where y'all place him. Be consistent in your criticism. You don't get to put these guys in these positions and then you get to coddle them. I did the same shit with Luka 2020. I'm doing it with Ant. Y'all want to put them up there and then you want to say, oh, no, they young. No, don't do that. Y'all was up here. I told y'all a month ago when y'all did the little Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all put him on the poster with Jordan and Kobe. I said, y'all playing a dangerous game. Now here we go. The media, y'all comparing this man to 88 Jordan. Y'all lets me know y'all don't know what the fuck 88 Jordan was doing. Y'all didn't know what he was doing. He was on his 4th All-NBA first team. He was MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 35. Now it's like the Ant. Ant is a dog, but he's a dog in his own light. There's levels to this shit. But if you want to compare him to that, then okay, take the criticism that came with that too, because when Jordan lost in the playoffs, he got killed. That's just what it was. That's what it was. He's losing to the Pistons. He's losing to the Boston Celtics. When he started reaching MVP status, that's what came with it. You don't get to put these guys in these positions and then do that. And again, Tatum, he lost to the Heat in 2020 at 22. Got killed for it. And also with the theatrics that he had with it because he had the text message to Kobe Bryant. You got to hold these guys accountable when they don't live up to the shit that they pumping. That's all it is. He called Kyrie Irving out, giving them that work. That's just what coming in. That don't mean Ant is not a dog, though. Ant is still a dog. He's still great. But you don't get to put these guys in these positions to get the coddle them, period.
Yeah, they gotta be held to the fire, man.
That's it. And I expect Ant to bounce back. He let me down yesterday because I really did expect for him to like close the game in the 4th, but he had some bad plays.
Yeah, because like you threw the ball away, my nigga, and then it's like.
And then in the first game, post game, everybody's tired. And everybody's tired. You don't say that in a post game. I don't care how y'all try to dress it up. You don't say, yeah, I guess everybody's tired, bro. Then you say, oh, I was passing up on shots last night. I seen him last night do it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Take the shot, mid-range, 3-pointer, open, shoot it.
I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck how many threes Nas Reed hit last night. You supposed to take the last shot, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he was 15 for 15. That's still Nas Reed. I fuck with Nas Reed. But you supposed to take the last shot, bro. This is your team.
Let me play this clip, man.
But I'm turning down a lot of shots, you know, like my mid-ranges and stuff. I'm turning a lot of those down. But we getting open looks, so I ain't tripping.
My nigga, this is the conference finals. You down 1-0 at home.
Nah,
you ain't tripping.
You
need to be tripping.
That's not excusable, bro. For one, you're not supposed to be turning down them shots. Mm-hmm. You supposed to go out shooting.
Mm-hmm. And Ant has all the physicals. He got the skills. His shit is more so mental on him.
It's a mental thing at this point.
Yeah, but
and not for nothing. It's year 4, but it's like
Yeah, just don't put him up there.
Expectations coming with your elevation, bro.
Yeah, bro, it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's it. You still a dog, but y'all niggas ain't getting to do that. I love Joker, but Joker shit the bed, so I had to get on him. That Game 7 performance was abysmal. That don't mean he still ain't all time. He's still all time. But you shit the bed in the Game 7 at home, up 20. That's not good. You got to be held accountable for that. The thing with Tatum that kills me is that y'all only talk about him in a negative light. Like, if anybody else had his resume leading up to this point, he'd be trending towards all-time convos.
Yeah.
That's the shit that killed me with Tatum. He's only 26. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Let's talk about these all NBA teams. First all NBA team, Giannis, Luka, Shea, Joker, Tatum. And for context, these are positionless now. The all NBA teams are positionless. All NBA second team, we have Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Ant Edwards, Kawhi Leonard. Third team, we have Devin Booker, Stephen Curry, Tyrese Halliburton, LeBron James, DeMontis Sabonis.
I'm mad at that.
How you feel about people saying Jaylen Brown got snubbed? I don't look at it as a snub, man.
I would expected him to be at least third team though.
If anybody, or the third team I'm taking off, maybe Tyrese Halliburton because of how he ended the season.
He didn't play until the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Until right before the playoffs.
He started off very strong though, but then around All-Star break he had the injury.
So like I mean,
and then he was rushing back. He was playing bad.
I don't see how do you supplement that for somebody who actually been producing?
Yeah, more consistent. Yeah,
so, like,
I'm not mad at Jalen being third.
Yeah, he should be third team at least.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then even when you talk about Luka and Tatum, like Luka got 5 All NBA first teams. You know how many more that is than niggas who already retired and that's legendary shit already, my nigga. At 25,
I told you, I said Curry's supposed to have at least 6, and he only got what, 4?
Curry got 4 first All NBA.
He's supposed
teams.
to have 6 at least.
Yeah.
So for him to have 5 already in what, year 6?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
That's great shit, bro. Great shit. So what's your predictions?
We win today, it's a sweep. We sweeping these niggas. And then if Minnesota doesn't win tomorrow, they're getting swept. So it's gonna be Mavs and Boston in the finals, and I got us in 6.
That's what's up. Yeah, I got the Mavs winning this at 6, but it might be in 5 now. Y'all series, I had y'all winning at 5, but it might be a sweep. Because I know y'all like to trick off at least one game.
Yeah, they just can't. We known for tricking off a game, but I thought that game we would have tricked off would have been the last game, and we held it down. So
hey, y'all get a lot of flack, my nigga. Y'all 10-2 in the playoffs. No, and granted, some games y'all it shouldn't be close. I get it, but it's still a playoffs, my nigga. God damn, bro.
They're still playing the best versions of these teams, and they playing.
Yeah, they're trying to take down the top dog.
Everybody's scrapping, man. It is what shit happen, bro.
Shit happens, but yeah. And I don't want to hear no shit about, they got the clearest win.
I don't think nobody understands how
clearest path to a championship. That shit corny.
I don't think niggas realize how hard it is to sweep the whole way. That shit not easy, bro.
It hasn't been done.
I don't think
16-0 has never been done.
I don't even think Shaq and Kobe did that.
They went 16-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we win the finals, we'd be at least 14-2. If we just sweep the finals, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that's not even nothing that's guaranteed. So I don't know, man. I think we lose when people say shit like that, we lose sight of the goal, which is to win the series.
Win the series. Yeah. Of course, you have some games your team's pissing you off, but ultimately it's about winning, man. So I ain't got no beef with all NBA teams. All defensive teams was, let me see. I know Victor and AD was on that shit. It was Victor, AD, I think Herb Jones. And who was the other niggas, man? Damn, I just seen that shit. Yeah, I know it was AD, Bam, Victor, Herb Jones, and I'm missing somebody else, man. Fuck, my bad, y'all. I thought I had this shit pulled up. But yeah, oh no, here it is. Bam, AD, Rudy Gobert, Herb Jones, and Victor. Also, I don't like how y'all love to play pity pat with Rudy Gobert.
It's corny.
One game.
It's corny at this point.
One game is he's doing the greatest shit ever. Joker is a fraud. Then the next game is Joker the greatest ever. Rudy's a fraud. Every time Minnesota lose, you know what y'all doing? Y'all absolving Ant, and then you getting on Rudy Gobert about his DPOY. Stop doing that weak shit.
Case in point last night.
Yeah, bro. Stop it, bro.
Luka would have had
anybody
in hell.
Niggas posting AD. Did Jamal Murray not hit a game winner on AD?
Let's ask a question. Why didn't anybody else besides Gobert make it a priority to guard Luka in that instance?
Y'all niggas think I ain't forget y'all niggas who been calling Jaden McDaniel Scottie Pippen too. I see that. Why Scottie Pippen ain't been guarding Luka?
That's nasty. But they got him on camera pointing like, hey, that shit funny.
Oh, okay. Why you ain't run up there? Why you ain't run? He can't pass out of that pass. You should have ran out of that. You should have ran up, take the assignment, Scotty.
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't talking about that? Y'all always want to get on Rudy when they fucking lose, bro, and talk about how his DPOY is fake. No, that man is an all-time defender now.
For a reason, bro.
He got 4 for a reason. He's an all-time defender. That's just what it is. That is what it is, bro. Like, stop doing that. Luka would have had anybody like that.
Anybody in hell, bro. It just happened to be Rudy, bro. Rudy, he got cooked, bro. It happens, bro. I honestly couldn't believe. This is my thing. When I saw it break down, I was like,
that was a beautiful shot.
Luka about to go for 3, but I didn't know he was going to cook that nigga up like that, though.
He said, he said post game. He said, I'm slow, but I'm a little faster than him.
A little fast, yeah.
It talks about the skills. So second team all defense: Caruso, Holiday, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Suggs, Derek White. I'm not mad at that.
I'm mad at
Shout out my dog Caruso for another one.
I'm mad at that.
Shout out my dog, man. So yeah, man, we gonna see, man. We got anything else, man, before we head up out of here, man? That's it.
Nah, man, I'm good, man. I got us going to the finals. Granted, anything happen. I don't even think Halliburton gonna play because he hurt.
Yeah, that left hamstring shit.
That came back, so I would want to play people. I'm gonna speak to the whole easiest shit though. Y'all can say niggas got the easiest paths and
that shit corny.
But niggas still gotta win these games, bro.
Yeah, that shit corny, bro.
Anybody can beat you, bro.
I don't give a damn who you play.
You know what I'm saying?
Your path is your path.
I saw somebody text me and was like, yeah, Halliburton over. Y'all got a cakewalk once again. And I'm like,
nigga said once again.
What are you talking about, bro? What y'all be talking about, man?
All right, man. And then niggas talking about, oh, this series ain't shit. Bro, did we not just have a game tying 3 in game 1 in Pacers Celtics? Did that not happen? What are y'all talking about? What games y'all be watching?
You're not watching.
And I don't think niggas like basketball for real. Niggas be talking about these playoffs. Like, nigga, do y'all think this is some fucking movie where every game got to end on a fucking buzzer beater? My nigga, this is basketball.
Basketball, man.
Knock it off with that shit. Every year, 4 straight years, some of you niggas all been constantly saying, man, these playoffs whack. Bruh, please shut the fuck up.
We definitely appreciate, nail biters.
Yeah, but that shit is not the norm, nigga.
That's not normal. And that let me know that y'all don't really watch sports in general. Every game is not going to be coming down to a split decision or a last second shot or some shit like that. We've been blessed to have a lot of those.
And then these niggas be talking this uncomfortable conversation shit. My nigga, take that shit to Love and Hip Hop, my nigga.
The one with Ant and Ja was crazy though. If
talking about current players,
if Ant
we ain't even 26 talking about uncomfortable conversations.
If Ant win a ring, we gotta have some conversations
about Booker and Ja.
About Booker,
no,
and Ja. Nigga, what is that? What's the conversation? What's the conversation? I mean, me personally, I did put Ant above Booker, but I have my reasons though, and I've stated my reasons.
Yeah, I said if niggas want to put him over this year. That's fair.
What's the conversation in general though? If Ant wins a ring before Booker and Ja, what's the conversation?
What is it?
What is the conversation?
Two niggas who ain't even 30 yet.
2 niggas not even 30.
One not even 25.
I put Ant above D Booker because he has a track record of not really playing defense like that, and he be letting niggas come in the league after him and bust his ass, and it's like he's not really asserting dominance. That's my reason. Whether you agree with it or not, that's just from what I've seen.
They're not far apart from each other.
They're not far apart from each other skill wise though. That's more so a mental thing for me. I feel like Booker got to overcome.
That John Moran shit funny because you could be hurt and niggas forget you just dropped 27, 8, and 8. And the accolades don't even add up.
And you're still one of the most electrifying point guards in the league.
Facts.
So it's like, I don't get it, man. What do y'all want from these niggas?
Niggas want Love and Hip Hop storylines, man. I'm over these niggas, man. Uncomfortable conversation. Knock it the fuck off, bro. Stop it. Stop.
What do you think Donovan Mitchell ends up this year in the offseason?
I think he stays in Cleveland.
That he stays?
He probably stay. I hear the New York rumblings in Miami. I think he understand. He want that bread, but we'll see. They just fired JB Bickerstaff, so
that didn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, we'll see.
Why these teams not doing right by?
Well, they say he wanted control of everything. I got to read more into it, but they said this nigga was just wanted control of everything.
They was basically saying he just wanted more hands-on control at practices and shooting rounds and shit like that.
I want to know to the degree. Then
that matters.
I'll give a more informative take next go around.
That do matter.
Yeah, that matter. So we'll see.
Well, Unless we do an emergency EP, we'll might have the final set by the time we get back here.
Yeah, we'll see, man. So shout out to everybody doing their thing as normal, man. Continue to strive for greatness. Keep doing your thing. Be consistent. You know, even when you're not feeling good, remember to be consistent. Perfect your craft. Continue to elevate. Just keep on pushing, man.
And put that work in, man. You can't cheat the grind, man. You can't cheat the grind.
Definitely can't cheat that.
Either the grind knows what you put into this shit, man. You dig? So that's all I got to say, man. So if you hear anything on here that gets in your feelings, you feel some type of way, always remember.
We're just some messengers.
And we back, man. We out of here.